Capping like the narco. Got dope like Pablo. Cut throat like Pablo. Chop trees with the Draco. On the north got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato. Take out. No monkey in the jungle, blind hot like a sauna. Busting up and I'm trying to weave an anaconda. Jumping in the water, trying to slip across the border. Got see cars out, got me big bad for Ronald. Out bagging money, know I gotta have it. Savage, but I'm still a gentleman in Cali. Atlantic, nigga turn them in about the cabbage. Kill his whole family, if you run up with the.
Hey, Dive D Game, this is K Baby, and I was coming to you guys to let you know that we now do have a Cash App for you guys to send any donations to help us meet our goals. If you would like to donate, please donate to @DiveDeep Podcast. Thank you, and we appreciate anything that you help us.
What's up, Dive Deep listeners? Welcome to season 3 of the pod motherfucking cast. This is J. Marie,
K Baby,
and what are you doing? Oh, yay! I'm proud of you for finding sound effects. Give me the shit.
oh yeah.
Help. Oh, and welcome y'all to season motherfucking 3. Y'all.
Damn.
Goddamn.
Damn.
We back again.
Damn.
Wait, what's bad?
Damn.
Huh?
Hey.
What?
It's wet and slimy like my.
Oh. So y'all, we have a special gift for you guys. I was told that y'all was looking for us to bring something special to y'all. We done read the emails. I kind of did a sneak peek on one, and I could quote it. It said, "Y'all need to." What? What is going on? Stop! What is that? And I was told y'all wanted us to add a special razzle dazzle to the podcast. So that special razzle dazzle is
Awesome!
What the fuck? This is why the cheerleaders ain't getting introduced anymore.
The
This is
one
why.
time
Wait, man.
I'm ready to be on cue. You fuck up. You know I'm always late.
Let's try this again. The special razzle dazzle is
We have a new podcast
Woo!
member.
This is where you come with the sound effects. This is where the sound effects come.
Everyone
Which I didn't
meet.
want to get happy with Usher was here, but okay.
What the fuck is Usher? Where's Usher?
This is the sound effect. Where is it? Anyways, introducing
Miss Blue.
Miss Blue. Hello, Miss Blue.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Dive Deep Gang. I'm
Dive
so
Deep
happy
Gang.
to be here.
Period.
Thank y'all. Thanks to the Snack, K Baby, and J Marie for thinking I have something fresh to bring to the table.
Uh-huh.
And I'm so excited to, embark on this new journey with y'all.
Period. If y'all don't know who this is, why you did that? I got it. Oh, you, like I was about to say something wrong. If y'all don't remember this voice, she was on the last episode of season 2, but she just came as a guest. But now she's officially a part of the family. So, when y'all get a chance, I'm going to need y'all to welcome her with open arms and be like, welcome, girl. But all right. Because I'm talking too much now. So, let me go ahead and get rid of the social spotlight. Shut up. Rest in peace, Miss Betty White. She ended the year with her leaving the world. She was just about to turn 100. But, God said, girl, I'm going to go ahead and call you home so you can be a part of your family. Thank you for being a friend.
Head ass.
Travel down the road and back.
I just know you fucking lied.
Okay, I'm so proud.
I mean, on the bright side, she lived through like 24 leap years, so she technically is 100 and some years old.
Wait, really?
Yeah. She She's like 102 weeks or something like that.
Damn.
So she made it technically.
My. And last but not least, rest in peace. Oh, God, I had his name, and now I feel horrible for saying it. Oh, shoot. Rest in peace, Mr. Rory Teasley. He was a TikTok star. He died at 28 after his lover allegedly strangled him over a video game called Overcast or Over something. I don't know, they had disagreement, and he literally choked him to death. So, rest in peace. Are you ready for me to start now?
Yes, like I told you last time, you be talking about shit we don't care about.
How?
Nobody know him.
Nobody know Betty White. That's rude.
So they don't know Betty White.
These millennials don't know Betty White.
They really don't. But a lot of people know about him.
They don't.
No,
You
I
don't
don't
know
even know who that is.
Well,
Thank
goddamn. Well, you think TikTok is Illuminati?
It do. TikTok steals your soul.
Who told you that?
Let me tell you. You watch commercials on your TV. Do you go out and buy stuff that show your commercials? No. You watch TikTok. TikTok puts messages in your head, and people are going out literally doing shit that TikTok is telling them to do. TikTok is very fucking evil. It's gonna steal your kids.
What?
Okay, money no longer can watch TikTok.
All right. We gonna have to get around with this. Okay, the social media is done for right now. But let's go ahead and get into the topic. And today's topic is family. Oh, I broke the fucking pen. It's family values. So, if y'all don't know what it means when we say family values, basically, we're gonna kind of put it in our own words. So, I mean, it kind of means like, you know, what things does your family do versus another family? Hey! Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Are we gonna play the whole song?
Hell nah.
Oh.
You got to start going to church with them.
Oh,
I'll say my back and hip hurting over here. I'm tired. It's a big ass head on my shoulders.
All right, y'all. So the first question is, in y'all own words, what is the definition of a family to y'all?
The ending of it, love. This family spells at the end, I love you.
Oh, I just noticed it did. What about you? There you go. Uh-huh, go ahead.
I mean, technically I started off, but it was in silence. Jay was the second.
Someone that you can depend on.
You bit your lip?
And Melon was sweet.
Oh. What about you, Miss Blue?
Family, a person or a group of people, whether blood related or not, people who love you unconditionally, accept you for who you are,
Yep.
and somebody you can always go to and trust.
Ooh.
Period. I agree.
Okay, I like that. My definition is everybody's definition. I mean, family is love, you know. Family is... KK's not my blood, but I consider her my blood because she's there for me when I need her, and I'm there for her when she need me, and vice versa. Or Ari, or, well, you related to this, so, you know, you got something on your face.
That's my card key. You were trying to figure out what it was?
But yes, that's what family means to me. Now, I have a question. So, sometimes parents want to decide on their children's career, who they marry, or even want to stop them from following, you know, what they feel like they want to do in life. So, my question is, would it be better to give children their freedom and let them grow? Or do you feel like what some people do as far as like telling them what to do is right? Like, which one you think is right? Like, I know which one is right, but, you know, I might have a...
Excuse me.
What?
How do you know which one is right?
Well, in my opinion, I feel that
Your opinion is right.
okay, well, my opinion, but y'all's opinion, like, which one y'all feel like, is would y'all install in y'all kids? Like, would y'all be on them like, this is what you need to do, or this is who you should marry, or will you be like, girl, whatever you do, just do it? Like, I support you 1,000%.
I personally feel, especially me being a mother, Miney can be anything that she wants to be, as long as it's not anything that's going to harm her, get her in trouble. Like, I don't know. I thought you had a tongue ring. I'm about to say you did not tell me about that.
No.
But like, I wouldn't want her out here because, like, dating someone who's selling drugs. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's the stuff that comes with it. Like, I wouldn't want her out here being a dancer. Well, not a, let me phrase it, a provocative dancer. You know, showing her
An
body.
exotic entertainer.
No.
No. Now I could pass. Because you got belly dancers and
Erotic or something like erotic.
there we go. Like, it's just certain things I wouldn't like, but for the most part, like, I would want her to be whoever she want to be. If you decide today that you want to wake up and you want to change your pronouns, by all means, be you. Because as long as you love you and I love you no matter what, you're going to always feel comfortable in yourself. But if I sit up here and I tell you, don't do this, don't do that, I'm telling you because of this, I'm telling you because of that, and when she hit her head and stuff, she's going to do it, and she's not going to feel like she can come and talk to me. And I always want her to feel like, you can come to me, and no matter what I do, mom is going to still love me, and I can always go talk to my mother.
Yeah.
Like my grandmother told me all the time. She was like, Caleb, the harshest thing that you ever told me, she said, I stayed in my bed and I cried for days when you told me. She said, if I cannot make a mistake, how would I know? If you stop me from making this mistake, I would never know. And she said that was the hardest pill that I ever had to swallow, but I had to let you make those mistakes, and when you made those mistakes, you learned from it, and it actually made you better.
Yeah.
But if I would have sheltered you, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Right.
Sir, what about you? Munching on that pizza like it's real delectable. Oh, damn. God damn.
That pizza is busting, I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, let me get a slice of that good old delectableness. Since everyone's over here munching, let me go ahead and get some of that.
Come on, man. My inhaler in my car.
Go ahead, Mr. Snack. Okay, so, but like, this is our subject. But how do you spell the snack?
D-A-C-O.
Ooh.
D-A-S-N-A-C-K. The snack.
So it's not D-A-S-N-A-C-C.
No.
Oh.
Wow.
You need to tell your crumblets that.
They can spell it however they want to spell it.
Oh, well, I'm just making sure because everybody done spelled it absolutely wrong, but I need to know from the horse's mouth, how do you spell the snack in your way? But that's how you spelling it?
Yeah.
Okay. But yes, go ahead and answer the question, sir. I'm so sorry.
That's the question.
So, in your opinion, as far as, some parents do decide that, they want to pick their children's career, or they want to tell their kids who to marry, or, tell them the path that they feel like they should go down. Mm-hmm. Or they have other parents, this is how I should have said, they have other parents that just let them go with the flow, and however they feel they want to go down life, do it. But, like KK said, if you need someone to talk to, I got you. So my thing is, stop, that's rude.
I got what you're saying.
Oh, which one? Oh, well, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
I was waiting for her to be quiet so I can give my opinion.
I'll eat my pizza.
Well, okay, I feel that, I would let my child decide what they want to do in life, because if I pick everything they want to do, they're not going to be, it's going to be a miserable life for them, Mm-hmm. And I go, but like, I'm just going to work because dad want me to do this. I'm just marrying this woman because dad want me to marry her. They're doing everything for my enjoyment and not for them.
Okay.
They're going to feel like they're living their life for me. And so everything going to do upon that time being going to be everything down with what my dad wants. How many kids? I mean, ask my dad how many kids we can have, how many, No.
Yeah.
I want you to do everything for yourself. I want you to be happy. It's your life. So live it. Live it whatever means necessary.
I mean, I personally, I don't like the fact that, because I have seen it I have grown up with seeing someone have that parent be like, well, you're going to marry him, or I want you to be a teacher. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. And it's just like they felt so sheltered in. But once they got older, it's like they became this whole different person. And it's like now when they look back, it's just like, when their parents look back, they're like, well, I could have done something different.
Right.
And it's just like, I don't want to be that parent. Like, I always tell my niece and I always tell my nephew, like, whatever you decide to do growing up, because I don't have kids, but when I do have kids, I'll say this too. Whatever you do growing up, I'm going to support you 1,000%. But make sure that when you make this decision, make sure it's something that's right and something that's not going to lead you to either going to jail or lead you to death. That's always been my thing. But, they have other people that thinks otherwise of that. But, I mean, that's my opinion of it. What about you?
A lot of people don't realize when they have children that that baby is going to be an adult and they're going to be their own person growing up. And with that, they have to make their own decisions. Now, I mean, I've been that kid. Like, my mom growing up, my mom wanted me to be a doctor so bad. Like, growing up, she said, you're going to be a doctor, you're going to be a doctor, you're going to go here, you're going to go there, and you're going to be a doctor. But then I didn't become a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm not in medical school right now. But, like, with that, being that kid that gets told what you're doing and this is what you're going to do, this is where you're going to go, you don't develop your own voice as a person. Like, you don't develop your own sense of, this is what I want to do. This is my passion in my life. This is what I want. So now, I'm 23 now, and I'm just now developing, like, maybe I want to do this. Maybe I want to do that, because I wasn't given the opportunity to explore that growing up as a child. But when I have kids, I'm not gonna force them to do anything. I'm gonna put them and present them maybe the best opportunities I think that are for them. But I'm gonna let them have a choice of what they want to do. Like, oh, you want to play an instrument? Do you want to play a sport? Do you want to go to this school? Do you want to do this? You want to do that? And so, yeah.
Okay. I like that. I only asked that question because I know a young man, not going to ever put the name out, but I know a young man that says when he gets married, he wants to have all his kids play music. He wants to he don't want none of them with tattoos. He doesn't want this. He doesn't want that. He wants to make sure he has this wonderful wife that's just, no tattoos, just this perfect woman. And it's just like, why do you live in such a world like that?
I mean, we already caught the gist of it because it was said on the last podcast. So, I mean, this person still lives in the fantasy that you can meet one person in this world who's never had an STD. And it's like, that's rare. If you run into somebody who's never caught anything, and that's why, like, I had to break it down to that person, like, it could be something that's not that person's fault. They could be somebody who protects themselves, who takes all the necessary precautions, but it was not their fault. They put their body in their trust in this one person to respect and love their body like them. And that person did, and that person chose to, do whatever. Yeah. So for you to find somebody, first of all, that's really their religion and biblical stuff. Because God says a woman shouldn't cut her hair, that we're not supposed to have piercings, we're not supposed to have this and that. But like I say all the time, nobody knows what God is going to say until you meet him.
That's right.
And you trying to find a woman who's a virgin, who don't have any tattoos, any piercings, who haven't done nothing in this world. But when she marries you and she figures out, I have not experienced life, and she starts to wild out in your marriage, then what are you going to do? Because a person who hasn't experienced nothing and then get a little taste of something, they take it. My milkshake brings other boys to the yard. Yeah, right. It's better than yours. Damn right. It's better than yours. I can teach you. That was off topic, but that's just like how we saying the kids who are sheltered, not all, but some of them, when they get a little taste of life,
they wild out.
Oh yeah. And then the parent is just like, what did I do wrong? I gave you everything. I put you in the best path.
You gave me everything but my own voice.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I found out my own voice, like, excuse me, like the kids, like most kids who grew up in the church house, like people who are, like I have someone, I don't know if they listen to the podcast, she's Pentecostal.
Mm-hmm.
She grew up in the church house. You can't wear pants. You can't wear this. She had to wear nothing but skirts. She had to talk and walk a certain way.
Yep.
And then when she got older, to take care of herself, now you see her. She's wearing jeans. She's wearing this and that. And it's like,
it's like, wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they feel like she didn't detour off a path, but it's like, but you didn't give me as a child to make my own decision. Like it's parents who worship a certain person or have a certain religion, but they let their children choose. Just like I've seen lately on a lot of social media sites, it's some parents that are Muslim. The mother may be covered. And, you know, the daughter's supposed to be covered too. But the mother says, I let my child choose. She has her days when she want to be covered. She has her days when she doesn't. So when that child gets older and she decides, you know, well, I want to go ahead and go with my religion. I want to stay covered from my, you know, whatever. And I want to show this. And it's okay. It's just that person, I don't know.
I know a person, which may or may not be the same person. But I feel like this thing about people who are heavy into religion and applies to and they try to apply to every single part of their life in the modern world. For example, I know a person who says, I'm going to live my life this way. I'm going to have 2 body counts for my whole entire life. And all these other rules, like just listening to the rules they set for their lives. And I tried to break it down. and I just listening that all the shit they're telling me. And it feels like, and I'm like, are you happy living this way? And I'm like, seriously, because this person gets, you know, emotional about some things. I'm like, well, you're creating the hell of your own design.
Yeah.
Damn.
It seems miserable living this way, all these rules attached to your life that don't really matter in the end. It seems miserable.
I don't know. What I was about to ask kind of corresponds to this. So, how was y'all growing up? Like, tell me y'all upbringing from then to now. I mean, who want to start off?
I guess we could go around in a circle.
Okay.
For me, let's see. I can't talk from a little child. I could go from like what I can remember, from middle school to high school and stuff. I grew up in a household that was like, whatever you choose to do, I support you. And this was coming from, this is coming from my dad. Like I started to want to experience with drugs, but when I say drugs, a drug. And one of my parents was like, if you choose to do this, I'd rather you do this in-house. Because I don't want you to go out in the world and somebody give you something that can possibly hurt you, and then you no longer have your right sense of mind. So if you choose to do this drug, come to me, and I'm going to make sure that you are, that you're safe. So when I wanted to do these drugs, that parent, I'm not going to say which parent, because one of my parents tend to listen. Yes.
I had to take it off my mama's phone because I was fed up. So yeah, that's the one who listened. I'm fed up. I had to delete.
I'm not gonna say which parent listened, but like, and then the other parent, as I got older and stuff, like they tried, to hold me in tight. But then as they seen, like this parent calls me their wildflower. They said, I am the child that has to try something at least once to figure out whether I like it. And I grew up in a household where the rule was, you tell the truth, say what you mean, and mean what you say, because you will get in less trouble for the truth than you would as a child. So anytime I did something, they said, you did it? Yes, I did. And they'd be like, damn, motherfucker, did you really just say it? Yes,
That's
I
why
did.
You can't lie now.
I can't. I cannot.
You was a very honest child. Because let me tell you, I made up stories after story after story, and it all sounded right until I got caught up. God damn it, at the very end.
My mama told me, I told her one day, and I can't remember this for the life of me. She told me something that said, I'm your mother. And she said, I came back and told her, well, you're my mother, I'm your daughter. Now that we have this information, she said she wanted to hear my ass up. She should have hit me up. Because let me tell you something. Let her money tell me something like that. I'm going to hear her ass up. Motherfucker, I know I'm your
mama. I spent and I was in labor. They had my mama spent a whole day with me.
Really?
I fell asleep.
Oh. What?
I fell asleep.
In the womb?
Yes.
Knocked out. Like, yep, this is going to take long. So let me just go ahead and take a nap. A nap turned to a good old couple hours. Oh, damn, I'm still asleep? Okay. What about you, Trey?
I feel like I disappointed Trey.
I've never heard nothing like
They had to
that.
put the suction cup on my head to get
You
me
tried
out.
because you was still
I
asleep.
wake your ass up.
And they said I got mad because they wanted me to cry and I wouldn't. They plucked the bottom of my foot and then I finally got pissed and cried. God damn, wow, shit.
Come on, man. Like, damn, you want me to cry? There you go. Put me back to sleep. Shit.
Well, I had a great childhood.
Really?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Elaborate.
Oh, I was a very adventurous child. I played a lot of sports. I was always outside. I got everything. I was spoiled with my grandma. So I was always with my grandma. I never could do nothing wrong in her eyes.
Damn.
Nothing.
Must be nice.
I want to be like you,
My boy. That's it?
What you want to know?
Keep going. Like, you know, how was it like being like with your mom and grandma and, you know, like talk about something. Being the oldest or something like.
Okay.
Oh, let's not talk about being the oldest.
Well, being the oldest was like, you know, I don't know, shit. I don't know, shit.
You don't want the world to know about you.
Well, they can ask me questions. I don't know what to say.
TLC, I'm ready to tell my story.
Like I didn't have a bad childhood. I like, besides when I was young, but that's besides the point.
Mm-hmm.
Like in middle school, I was an angry child a lot.
What?
I don't know. Like I stayed in trouble, stayed in fights in school.
That's in high school too.
Shut your ass up.
Okay.
Cat got your tongue.
I was an angry child, but other than that, like I was always like friendly and nice, but always still had anger.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really smart, and I really hid my smartness around my anger.
That's fucked up.
Right? Wherever child was living, I guess.
I mean, growing up, I was exposed to a lot of things that I feel like that I shouldn't have got exposed to. I mean, you know, at a young age, my sister was raising me because my mama had back surgery real bad and she couldn't walk. She was paralyzed. So I really looked at my sister as my mom at one point. But, you know, once she was able to move around and stuff like that, you know, I was like, okay, well, I mean, growing up, I was never close to my mom at all. Like, me and my mom, we bumped heads. Like, my mom was like, not to say it, but as a kid, she was like a stranger to me. Like, who are you? Like, I know I came out of you, but sis, I don't fuck with you. Like, it's sad to say that, but yeah, I was always the daddy's girl. I was always with my daddy. My daddy, you know, despite of him going, he had 2 jobs and everything, but still, like, we'll go out to eat, we'll go out of town, we'll do this, we'll do all that, and I was always a daddy's girl. So, like, when it came to them actually, like, separating and him cheating and her cheating, it was just like, okay.
Damn, she put it, they cheated out there.
Put my people out there like that. Put my ain't like that. Oh,
Damn.
I'll make sure she listens to this.
I'm sorry, finish telling your story.
When it came to all that, I kind of looked at her like, well, damn, sis, it's your fault. Like, I blame my mama for all that. I'm like, well, you kind of the reason my daddy left. Like, I'm pissed off with you. Like, I didn't like my mom after that and everything, but later on, I found out what was really going on. But after that, I still got introduced to things that I shouldn't have been seeing at a young age. And, you know, I used to get picked with and teased with at school because I was, you know, the typical fat girl in school. Didn't know I was, you know, I wasn't fat. I wasn't fat because of that, but I had a cyst growing since I was little. Nobody knew about it. It just looked like I was really fat, but You know, growing up was pretty okay. Every time I talk, it just seems you gotta make a sound. Do you not want me to talk?
What's the accident?
I'm gonna believe it. Okay. But, you know, as I got older, you know, I kind of look back at it and be like, you know, I wish I could. Why are you laughing?
When you said "Believe It," the song from Shrek popped in my head.
I'm a believer.
Then I saw her. I believe.
Oh my god.
Can you guys tell we miss being back?
Yes.
Oh my god.
But that's all I got. Go ahead, Erie.
Blue.
Growing.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
Blue. Miss
Yeah.
Blue, I'm sorry.
That's her name.
Correct me.
It caught it. It catches everything. It caught
Damn. What the fuck did you catch that motherfucker in the air? Go ahead, Miss Blue.
Growing up, I had a pretty okay childhood. I mean, I got everything that I needed physically, but probably not emotionally. I mean, I was always a pretty independent child. Like, I never slept with my mom. I started sleeping in my own bed as soon as I could. Like, I just didn't mess with her. I'd be like, refill my cup and leave me alone. I used to watch, speaking of Shrek, I used to watch Shrek on loop all day long. I said, just play this, put it on loop, and leave me alone. All day long. And, me and my mom, I mean, I don't think I feel like our relationship is kind of superficial in a way. It's not. I wish it was that, you know, people would be like, oh, I'm so close, my mom would tell her anything and things like that. But it just hasn't, it's never been that way for me and my parents. So, yeah, I mean, you know, my mom was always, you know, not like, yeah, I guess nagging, like, okay, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you're going to get these grades, you're going to do this, and you're going to go here, and you're going to become this when you grow up. Okay, fine. With my dad, I mean, I was a daddy's girl growing up, and he was, you know, probably because, you know, the fun parent that doesn't have the responsibilities and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, so I was more close to him. I didn't tell him things either. We weren't ever really like, oh, I need to tell you this type of close, but, you know. But, I mean, it was kind of, you know, deeper, the relationship that I had with my mom. But growing up, I'm the oldest of 4 kids. And growing up, I mean, I always knew I was different from everybody else. I just was that way. You know, I stay in the house all day. I play, like, as soon as I got a computer, like, I fell in love with the computer. Like, I was on the computer all day long. I watched cartoons all day long. Don't nobody talk to me. I didn't talk to anybody. That's just how I was growing up. I've always been a loner that way.
Damn, it's a group of loners.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Welcome to our AA meeting. Hi, I'm Michaela, and I'm a loner.
So, if y'all have somebody in y'all family, it could be anybody at this point, but who do you view as a role model and why?
Damn. Does it have to be one?
Does it have to be one role model?
Yeah.
I mean, no, it could be more, but...
See, I view my mom because how hardworking she is and like how big her heart is.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother, that's my baby. Like, it's not because she raised me, but it's because certain things that I know in life is because of her. And she instills that wisdom in me. Like, when it comes down to my relationship and stuff, don't nobody know. I go talk to her before I go talk to anybody else, and I see her view on things. Like, she's my role model as far as, like, marriage, wisdom, the fly mouth.
Yeah.
Her mouth is very spicy, too. But I say it's my mom and my grandmother, both my grandmothers, because both their mouths are very spicy.
Okay. What about you? Who's the role model in your life? You have more than one.
Now, as I'm older, it would be my mom.
Okay. So why?
Well, okay, like growing up, like I resented. Let me see how to explain it. I I put myself in a corner by myself a lot as a kid. And then, like, I hated myself with a lot of things. And, like, I had a lot of stuff going on as a kid. Like, a real lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
And so, like, now being older and being, like, knowing what I went through as a kid and my open mind and me and my mom having such a close bond now, it's like we are so much alike. And it was crazy that I never knew that as a kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And she was go-getter. Like, she always had a job, always made sure we was always good.
Yeah.
Always. And, like, that's why I'm the way I'm not. Like, all I do is work. All I do is work. All I do is work. That's all she ever did. Always worked. And, you know.
Okay. I only have one role model. I mean, she's not physically here, but I always look up to her as a role model. Is my sister D. I say she's my role model. What?
It's like, it could be me.
Oh my God. But I'm going to say D, only because, you know, she made me see as a kid, like, because I always was told or just seen, like, everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be this. Everything has to be that. And it's just like my family. I don't really like talking about my family as much on my mom's side because it's just like we're all this, like, everything has to be perfect. No one has to be gay. No one has to be this. No one has to be that. And it's just like we have to be this perfect family. And it's just like my sister stepped out of the box and they looked at us as the black sheep because of what she did. Like, shit, my sister got tattoos. None of our family got tattoos. Like, as far as like the grandkids, my sister was the first one to step out and get all her tattoos. She was the first one to get piercings. She was the first one to do this. She was the first one to have kids. So it was just like everybody kind of looked at her and was like, "You're fucking up the family, basically." Like, this is not perfect. You're supposed to have a kid after you get married. You're supposed to do this. And she's just like, fuck y'all. Like, I want to do this. I want to do that. Like, it's like she set her own rules, and it made me look like, you know, nobody's perfect. And it's just like, don't make me feel like I have to be perfect when I want to do me. I feel like I'm perfect in my eyes. I might be imperfect. Like, you know, nobody's perfect, but I'm perfect for myself. You feel me? I shouldn't have to be perfect for the next person or for my family. And you know, she set that boundary, and it's just like, shit, if y'all can't accept me for who I am as me being y'all family member, fuck y'all. So, yeah.
We're doing so great. Y'all going deep. Y'all touching.
I feel like I can't really say I have a role model in the traditional sense. Like, growing up, I've never looked at somebody and be like, damn, I look up to you. Like, I feel like I've never really felt that in my life to say. But I guess if I had to say maybe one or two people, I'd probably I'd probably say my mom. Not in the way that, oh damn, I want to be like you, I want to look up to you, but like I sympathize with her because I was born when she was 19, and I mean I feel like she, you know, I was born when she was at a young age. She probably didn't get a chance to live her life. So I feel like that's where some of her issues come from. Kind of like projecting them on me to live her dream, but I sympathize with that in a way because I mean I never wanted for anything. I was always looking nice. I was always dressed nice. I was always clean. I was never went hungry or anything like that. So I would say her in that type of sense. And I'd also say my stepdad. My stepdad came from like a really like a bad background or like, you know, a bad community. Like he was surrounded by, you know, drugs and you know, gun violence and things like that. And, you know, he made it out doing, you know, being a good person, working hard, and, you know, and we live in a nice place now. So I say him.
Okay. Y'all got any questions before I go into another question? Or you normally question and then you start asking questions?
Dang, y'all, why y'all being so
with each other.
It's him. Like, since we done got back, you been attacking me. Like, is there a problem?
Bitch, you told Master. Like, how much you put out there, bitch? You snitched on me to Master, and bitch, I feel some type of way. And I would just let you know. I feel some type of way.
Yes, the master.
So, you mad because I was outside sweating and picking cotton, and you felt the need that you didn't have to do it because of you and your doing? No, bitch! I'm going to tell! The fuck you mean?
Children.
Oh.
Alicia wasn't getting y'all goods taken.
Master, they down here fighting again. I'll get you your whip, sir.
Get them niggas.
Oh shit, wait. Oh my god. Hold on, my fucking back hurts.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so are y'all really close with all y'all family members? Like,
Immediate, estranged, like
immediate.
immediate family.
I would like to be.
Yeah.
I'm closest with my sister, but like I was closest to my my brother was born right after me. I was close to him growing up. I would like to be close as we used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And my other brother, he's quiet. He's an introvert. He's really independent, like I was growing up. But I would like to be close to him. That's something I really want to work on this year.
Okay. Oh.
For me, y'all know. Yes, I am a family person. Me and all of my siblings, especially let me phrase that. I'm close to all my siblings, but the main siblings that I'm close to are the ones on my brother's side. Not my brother's side, on my mom's side. I know, I fucked up. On my mom's side, because for one, growing up as a kid, we went through something major together.
Yeah.
So it brought us really, really close. And then, like, when my mom would be at work, it was always us three. So, like, we have a bond that's unbreakable. Like, whenever you see me, you see them. Like, if you hear me talking on the phone, one of them will call me, and either I'll be like, hey, I need, and they'll come through, or they'll be like, hey, I need.
Yeah.
And then there's, so it's like us three on my mom's side, thick as thieves. You call one, if I say I want to go blow some shit up, nigga be... Where we going? Do I need to jump in?
The car. What about you? Father God. Are you close with all your siblings, cousins, aunts, uncles?
I'm close to both with all my uncles, siblings. I'm close with them, but I could try to be closer with all of them. Mm-hmm. But I'm really closer with the youngest and the youngest too.
Okay.
I have to count.
I had to figure out how that was placed.
You had to rearrange them?
Yeah, I had to put it in place.
It's just me, my mom, and the kids. I'm not cool with nobody else. I mean, they look at us strange. I don't know. I never. Hello.
Shouldn't your ringer be off?
Right.
Woo, get on me. I never knew why. Like, we never been close. Like, they were always close to my older sister. And when I came about, they kind of looked at me and was like,
She stank.
bitch, please. But no, they just kind of looked at me like, So, you know, I ain't really cool with them. But, I mean, I would love to. Like, even on my daddy's side, I was always cool with everybody on my daddy's side. But, you know, I feel like it always take for somebody to pass away for all of the cousins and shit to get together. And I just always, you can use it. Oh, I don't have a charger head.
Just bring me my phone. Mine's over there plugged into the laptop. I mean, for me, I'm closer to my mom's side than my dad's side. Like, I'm close to my grandmother and my grandfather on my dad's side, and my dad's brothers. But on my mom's side, everybody, like, I have an uncle who's literally close to my age. I'm 22, getting ready to be 23, and he's probably like 25, 26. I can pick up the phone and talk to my uncle just about anything. Same thing, like, just like my mom's side. It's just like on my mom's side, we really big on family. Because when shit come tumbling down, no matter what happens, I can pick up the phone and talk to you about anything, and you won't look at me no different. It may be a few people, but you won't look at me no differently.
Yeah.
But on my dad's side, because the Pentecostal religion is a little different than Christianity. It's not that much different, but it's a little different. So if I go to talk to you about some things, they judge before listening. So if I feel like you're gonna judge me, and like I might not know the Bible quotes front to back, but I know Jesus is love. I know God loves me. So, and he said it's only one judge. So who am I to sit up here and judge you for your mistake? I came to you just for a listening ear.
Yeah.
And for me to come to you and you judge me, and that's like, so like on that side of the family, I get more judged. Cause like I'm the black sheep.
Yeah.
Like I told you, I'm called the wildflower. I do stuff, and people just like, you're a girl, you're a woman, you're not supposed to do that. I'm just like, says who?
Yeah.
If I'm not saying I'm going to do, but who's to say? If I want to go be a drug dealer, is it just supposed to be a man thing for men to be drug dealers? If I want to go work, if I want to go out here and drive trucks, you have women truck drivers now. If I want to sit up here and work in the industrial field, you have women out here that's doing things that men have been doing for ages.
Yep.
And they're getting recognized for it now, for being the first woman to do this, for being the first African American woman to do this and that. And I'm just like, well, hell, just like they say men are supposed to do certain things. Well, who the hell says? Why can't a straight man do a women hair? You have men who are married in a hair salon or in a nail salon doing nails, because why? It's their way of making their money. They like it. And doesn't mean that there's nothing wrong with them. It's absolutely nothing wrong with them. It's just, it's material thing. It's just something. It's a hobby. Like and I just feel like instead of putting stuff in a certain category and say, this is for a man and this is for a woman, this is what you're supposed to do, this is what I'm supposed to do. And just live your life and just do it. Yeah, because what if I just want to walk outside today and say, oh, I want to cut the grass? Yeah, is it World War III because my husband is sitting in the house and I want to cut the grass?
So how y'all feel about calling, like, y'all friends family? Like, I don't know how to elaborate on that, but, like, calling, like, for instance, like, I call K-Baby and Blue family. You already family, but you and me are, like, yin and yang. But like, how do y'all feel about, calling like a friend, like, I don't look at you as a friend no more, like, what makes it, what boundary or what next level does it take for them to move from friend to family? There we go, that's what I was trying to say.
The bond of y'all growth, when it becomes y'all in sync. Like I get around each other and you feel like y'all are family. Yeah. Because sometimes you can feel like, oh, okay, I feel like we're, like, me and, like, with, like, one of our friends that we used to have, and when I told you, I always felt like I was an associate. I always felt like that.
You told me that all the time.
I always felt like that. So I knew, like, we would never be family. You would never be like, oh, this is my sister right here, type thing, It's just the feel that you get.
What you think? Oh.
Sorry, get on me. I missed the question.
What level? What do you bitch, nothing stank over here, sweetheart.
Trey smells really good. I'm sorry why we smell.
That's his shit he got.
Look, Trey, I'm starting to feel like everybody else.
Hold on. Bitch, my cat don't stink. I just got what you said, ho. What the fuck is wrong with you? Bitch, don't be talking slick shit over here. Shit.
But no, he said, so the question is the level I feel to calling friends family. I'm a very observant person.
Right.
So I watch how you move and stuff, and like that's, I'm very observant. So I tend to put two and two together, and I see like how you move. I see that every time, just that I might give you a little piece of my private information, something I might not care to get out. But if I find out that you took that information that I gave to you and it got out, okay, I know I can't trust you, but I know if I came to you and I confided in you, and that one little thing never made it to nobody, and I know I told it to you and only you, and I keep coming to you and I keep giving you a little more information. If I just say, my car breaks down, hey Jay, can you come? I really need you. Just like this week, I've been going through hell this week. and I can pick up the phone. Like, you could have been busy throughout your day, and I said, sis, I need you. You picked up the phone. Yo, what's going on? Do I need to come down here and stuff? And just like for me, you call me, or just like if you want to call me, or you want to call me. If anyone y'all want to call me and say, yo, okay, like, I need you, I'm going to stop with all I'm doing. What's going on?
Yeah.
If you say, I need you to get here to me, okay, I'm on my way. Because at the end of the day, if I love y'all and I call y'all family, and I look at y'all in a certain way, and I know if shit comes tumbling down, and I need y'all, shit, I know. I got y'all. Because family is, I feel like family for me, like I said, is love. But I feel like when you have nobody else around, you have your family.
Right.
Yeah.
When you have nobody to call on, you can call on this person as family. Like, I know for a fucking fact, I can call on anybody in this room. I won't be judged.
Facts.
I won't be pushed to the side. You're going to make sure I'm okay.
Right.
Like, I'm diagnosed with PTSD. I'm diagnosed with major depressive disorder. Like, I might hold my shit together, but it's sometimes when I fall, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Hell, it done been times straight to put me to the side and he just talk to me, and I just be looking, and by the time we're done talking, I'm like, okay, I feel better. He might be saying some crazy shit to me, but I'm like, okay, yeah, this might make sense, but I got it.
Yeah.
And I'm okay. You my little wisdom buddy. You just call me, you give me so much wisdom. You be like, sis, I know I'm not the best. I'm like, you're the best in my eyes.
Yeah.
You know, me and Ari, we still building our bond, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some point she calling me, she like, yeah, this motherfucker is a shit show. But I'm pretty sure, like, if I call her, I'm like, yo, I really need to talk about this, like, help me, please. I'm pretty sure she's gonna help me. Like, I look at all of y'all motherfuckers in my family. I didn't mean to call y'all motherfuckers because I'm sorry, I've been in work too long, and we have a very dark sense of humor in my job. Very dark.
I mean, I consider everybody at this table family, period. Like, I don't consider y'all as friends. Y'all, I haven't been knowing Ari that long. And you, Blue, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have not been knowing Blue that long, but you can tell when you vibe with somebody, and you can tell, like, you kind of click with them. Like, it's the missing piece to the puzzle, and it's just like, I never get that vibe from a lot of people. Definitely got that vibe from when remember when you started hanging out with me, and I said, I need him to start coming over to the house. He needs to start spending the night. And he was like, well, what the fuck? He packed up his bag and immediately came to my house and spent the night. When I met K-Baby, instantly we clicked. I was like, you gonna be my, and I kept telling her, I said, you gonna be my friend. Why? She was like, hey, Kay, get that was right there. Yeah, she here for a long run. But yeah, like, I wouldn't call somebody my I wouldn't call nobody sister or brother if I didn't mean it. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a difference between you calling them their family and meaning it, and calling them your family and not meaning it.
Just saying,
so,
put it out there.
Yeah, for example, like, I call you my sister, and I go back and I say, for instance, oh, this bitch gold digger, she this and that, she A, B, C, D, F, G, and it's like, well, damn, ain't this your sister?
Talk to her.
Ain't that your sister? Like, let me know what like, let me know. I know I ain't crazy, but and then when you get in front of them, you be like, hey, sis, I miss you, sis.
I think she preaching to the room. Sips tea. Matter of fact, I think I have a good example. Me, I think she wouldn't mind if I said me and Yana, we fell out for a whole year. A whole year. Behind something small. Mm-hmm. And it took for us to come back a whole year and now look at our bond. Like, it never left.
Yeah.
Like, it never left. Like she said, it was on. I came on this podcast. I'm gonna apologize on this podcast too for calling her a bitch. I'm sorry.
When was this?
She listen?
Yeah, she said, I'm gonna tell my story. She said, but the one day she listened to the podcast, she heard, and I sold that bitch my car. But, like, I'm not gonna sit up here and, like, the whole situation that happened between me and her was all her fault.
Right.
It was my fault too. Like, I shouldn't have came on this platform, and talked about it in that manner.
Right.
And then, like, hey, we talked about it. We apologized to each other. And like when you see us now, it's bad. Like shit ain't never happened. Like we have never been. We was just in the club with each other. Like I texted her. We on the phone for fucking hours and stuff. And that's family.
Right.
Like I could call her. We haven't spoken to each other in over a year. I could call her and say, Yana, can you please come get money for me? I have to work this Saturday. And you know, Shana, I'm coming to get my baby, and she had money for like the whole weekend. I mean, maybe even a little past the weekend because mine was out on Christmas break, and like that's family.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm a single mother.
Right.
We fell out for a whole year. She could have been like, fuck you and fuck your child. Why should I? We just not starting to build our bond.
Right.
But despite of all we went through, she like, shit, sis, I got you. Sure, whatever you need. The same thing with me. She called me, sis, can you do this for me? Shit, yeah. What you need? I'm coming.
Right.
Yeah. We was just like, that's family.
Yeah.
You know, I got some other motherfuckers that call me family, but I ain't gonna do it because they shut the fuck up, Michaela.
What about you, Blue?
Yeah, I'm 100% okay with calling a person I'm not blood related to, my friend, my family. If they're always there for me, they've always been 10 toes down, never switched up on me no matter what. Had me through anything, always got them when I need them, then yes, of course. I'm going to say what Jay Marie said earlier, I am the gold digger in question. That was mentioned. And if in a way, like, when I met Jay Marie, like, I felt, the click with her, but, like, at the same time, I felt like as this person, the person we mentioned, calls me sister, and I'm learning all these things about this person, this person that I've never known before. And it felt like, and Jay was getting closer to me, and it felt like, what do you want? Back up. Like, get away. What do you want? Because I'm learning these things about somebody who my supposed quote-unquote sibling has said about me. And not only things he said about me, but how he treats other people when I'm not around. You're keeping up this face around me, and you're doing a whole 180 as soon as my back is turned.
A wolf in sheep's clothing.
And yeah, he's not even a wolf. I promise you.
Oh,
but it's not. But Jay Marie started calling me, sister, sis, and I don't want to say I felt traumatized, but I felt like I need to back up. Like, I need to protect myself. I need to back up. But, as we became closer, I knew she was genuine.
Right.
And I'm really, grateful for her to, call me her sister, to call me family so quickly.
So instead of him being a man, him a mouse?
Yeah, look again.
The putty cat.
That putty tat.
The putty cat. The putty cat.
Damn, nobody gave me the memo that we was gonna be coming in here hot, throwing major shade. I would have got T instead of Big Blue.
But all right, y'all. This is the end of the topic. It is?
Okay.
Oh, we can still talk. I mean, we can still talk.
The incomplete.
I'm about to say, really.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit. What y'all want to talk about? I mean, there he go, talking to his people over here.
We communicate.
Period, as you should. I'm ending it quick. That's me. I'm sorry, y'all.
Going through your childhood, what was the hardest thing that you felt like molded you and changed your mind for you today?
Hold on, y'all. All right, we back. Now what?
Question. What is the hardest thing that you went through in the childhood that you feel molded you today, or is affected your childhood a little bit? If you give me a gist.
Oh, okay. I know my answer.
I guess I'll go first.
Do it have to be childhood?
It could be like middlehood.
Okay. I didn't know.
Middlehood. I have a couple, but one that I don't know why, Lord, I don't know why, that it's just been on my heart this whole podcast. What? Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, you got dimples.
as you know, I said I was an angry child, and I always put myself to the back. Well, going into high school, even in middle school, I liked the guys. My mom nobody knew but my friends. Going to tell my mom one day, she just she didn't mean it how she said it, but it was just horrible. You're not gonna be gay. You're gonna go to the school. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do this. and it made me feel some type of way. And that night, I tried to commit suicide. That whole weekend, actually, I tried to commit suicide the whole weekend. And after, I don't think she knows this, but after that, like, my whole high school life and childhood was different.
Yeah.
Like, I had like a whole breakdown when we moved to another house because I told my mom I felt like I wasn't loved. I had like a whole breakdown. I cried, I screamed, I like ran away. Like, it was a lot on me, and it was only because I was scared to represent who I was and who I was, and I was scared to show who I could be.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and that's why I am the way I am now.
Okay. You need that shit.
No, bitch, I ain't tearing up, bitch.
Oh, okay.
He said he a man. He
Right.
a mouse.
Okay, pussy. Okay, pussy.
Stop telling people in the world that shit, bitch. My cat is not funky, ho.
I can't say.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just playing.
But you did say Alicia Keys' cat was dry, so
Who? Alicia Keys' cat was dry?
that's what you said.
I sure the fuck did say her
Your
cat.
cat, and she told me to tell you your cat stinks.
So if I call Alicia Keys and she say that she didn't say that, bitch, I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna have some concern.
I'm looking at you too, bitch. How you got her number? Can we get Sweet Beats numbers? Fuck her.
Shut the fuck up. Go ahead, Kay.
For me, we didn't talked about it on the podcast. Like, it's when my innocence was taken from me before I can give it to anyone. So I feel like if that person didn't do what they did, I wouldn't have made some of the decisions or attracted some of the people that I have, because the men that I have in my life as role models, they're very good role models.
Right.
They taught me on how a woman should be treated, but because somebody did something to me, and it's not an excuse, it's just like it changed something in me.
Right.
So I attract a certain crowd of people, and I get treated a certain type of way, and it messes with you mentally, shall I say, to where you like, if a man comes and he does things, like I had someone who came to me and he was so great, but because he wasn't mistreating me a little bit, I felt like something was wrong. It was too good to be true. So I did him wrong. I didn't do him wrong as far as like cheating on him, but I was very disrespectful. I didn't trust him. I was very aggressive and things like that. And it broke him. It broke his spirit. So now I made that, how can I say it? I made the damage that would happen to me happen to him. So then he started to act a certain way, and I felt really bad. But I'm sorry, can't fix the damage that was done.
Right.
But because somebody broke the trust that I had in men, because that person who did those things to me, we might not have been blood related, but he was my brother.
Right.
Yeah.
And for you being my brother, and you did those things to me, you know, I feel like every man is evil. Like, you can do something, and you might not do it right away, but in some moment you're gonna do something to me. So why not attract it?
Right.
Is when, you know, if I already know, go ahead and attract the bad. So if you do it, it won't be like,
Yeah.
Right.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I mean, I didn't have nothing that really triggered me in childhood until I got to high school. I mean, when my mom and my dad separated, I mean, it didn't really trigger as much because I was able to go see him on the weekends, or I was able to see him during the week. I mean, it did feel weird because they wasn't together. But, I mean, it really wasn't triggering because I'm like, you know, I still get to see you now. It'll be something different if I couldn't see him, and it would have kind of triggered me because it would have made me look at my mama a little bit different. But, I mean, I didn't really get nothing triggering until my 12th grade year, and when my sister passed away, and I started cutting myself. I mean, that was something to where, you know, this is March. You graduate in June. She dies in March. You don't see her in June. You walking across the stage thinking you gonna see your whole family. I don't get to see her. Like, y'all get to see y'all siblings, y'all mama, y'all this and that. Like, yeah, that's cool, but I don't get to see mine. So it was just like, I didn't want to go to school. See, my senior year after that was just really fucked off. I stayed at home majority of the days. I mean, I had one time I really did want to commit suicide. You know, My mama, she was always at work. She was driving herself to work at the time. So, I didn't go to school or nothing. And I don't like popping pills. And I don't know how to pop pills. But I crushed all of them up in the cup. And I'm just looking at them like, shit, you going to throw these hoes back and you going to go to sleep and call it a day. Had mixed it up with Benadryl and I was ready. Shit, take me now, Lord. If you don't take me now, shit, I'm going to take myself out eventually. And after that, I started doing weed. I was smoking it heavily. I wasn't doing it in high school. That was the thing. I didn't do it in high school. No, that's the only drug. That's the only drug I did.
But we were just gonna say we was doing weed. I should have said earlier the drug that was being given to me was weed.
I was doing weed. I wasn't doing it in high school or, God, thank you, middle school. But once all that happened, it's like I need something to numb me. Like I feel like I need to be numbed. Their weed at the point it wasn't numbing me. So I'm like, all right, I got to find another way. Cutting myself started numbing me. I was eating my thighs up, cutting them hoes, and it's like the thrill of it made me feel so like it felt okay to me. And I don't even think my mama really just knew about it. I told my niece and stuff about it because I wouldn't want that to ever come across them, But that's the only thing that was really triggering. I didn't stop cutting myself until 2015. I stopped completely. I would have my urges, and I'll probably have that moment to where I have when I get in my depressed mode, I just feel like I have to do it because that's what I'm used to. But, since 2015, I haven't been doing it. But, yeah. I'm cool.
I'm happy to hear that.
Thank you. Go ahead, Aries. Blue! Sorry!
Name tags next episode.
I don't know if there are lessons from childhood I can put into words. But I'm going to say maybe a couple things, maybe from high school, I guess. Number one is put yourself first. And I don't mean that in, in the selfish way, but put yourself first. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. Don't let nobody coerce you into doing something. And the second one, a friend to all is a friend to none. So all the mixy ass bitches that be around you, do not confide nothing.
Come on.
Don't do it. Like
Talk
they,
to the
them people might be coming in your face, say, "Hey, like, okay, bitch, yeah, okay, all right, next. Okay, keep it moving.
Talk to the room.
Keep it pushing." Like and it's like now in adulthood, you're peeping those types of people, and it's like, let me get away from them. Why do you have so many, why is everybody your friend? Even, like, why are you friends with your ops, my ops,
Ooh.
Why are you doing that? What's the purpose?
You and your people got some questions
Yo,
over there.
thank you. I'm like,
I'm sorry, Blue. I ain't mean to take the tension off you.
yeah.
Because you over there.
Blue talking, you like, I don't know.
I was hearing her and I listened to her the whole time. Your mama.
You got another question?
Anybody have another question?
Yeah, since we said traumas, when you brought those traumas up to your family, like, how did you handle them?
What trauma?
Like, just like some of the traumatizing experience. Like, for me, some of the traumatizing things that happened to me, let me see. Like, when I was growing up and dealing with the thing that happened to me, it was someone close to me, like, who told me I was being overdramatic and didn't want to give me the help that I needed.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So I, started going to the steps of nobody really knows this, that I started cutting myself. One of my parents did notice it. It was my dad. He asked me, was like, what's on your legs? Nothing. I attempted and thought about taking my own life several times. But, I feel like, let me see, how can I say this? I feel like in certain cultures and certain households, suicide is another ethnicity things. Like how people say, black people, we don't do that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to say it without saying Caucasians or whites,
Right, yeah, I
and
understand.
like how, like, I feel like black people, we're not supposed to be suicidal. Like, it's just a big thing. But it's like, it's not for one ethnicity. The reason why Caucasians are able to get their children help is because they take the time and listen to their child, and they listen to them. So if I can't help you, well, let me help you. Let me get you some help. Right. Because I feel like for them, they feel like if they talk to their child and they get their child their help, that child may still be here. Yeah. But if you ignore your child and you don't get them the help that they need, and you wait until it goes too far, by then that trauma then became from something that was big or to something major, to where it's no longer can be contained. That it is something like, let me see how I can put it. Something just like, I should have did something, but when I came to you and I was screaming, I need help. Like, people feel like if you don't say I need help, how can I know? But if I'm sitting up here, you notice I'm cutting myself. You see I'm sitting up here and I might be doing weed and that's out of my normal. I might be popping pills, being rebellious and stuff. That's the cry for help, because I technically do not know how to scream for help, because if I scream for help, I'm being told that's not something that we do. But if I take my life, then the first thing you're going to say is, I should have done something, but why didn't you do something when I was doing so many things to cry for help? You know, so that's why I tend to, for the people, and even some people that's not family, I tend to like try to focus. When I see you doing something out of your norm, hey, what's going on? Are you okay? Is it anything that you need to talk about? I'm here. Yeah. You know, whatever we talk about, it's gonna stay between us. Yeah. And then if you something that I can't help you with, I'm gonna ask you, is it okay? I'm not gonna tell them it's you. Is it okay if I go ask this person I feel like who could give me the best answers to help you out? And if they say yes, okay, I'm gonna go talk to somebody. I have someone, I can't tell you who it is, but this is their issue. And then when I come back to that person, I'm like, okay, you really helped me out. Because all it takes is just for one person, to change somebody's life majorly. Like, I have a friend who took his life. And it was because he felt like he couldn't come to nobody, that he didn't have nobody in his corner. Yeah. But let alone, like, he had people. But the love didn't show until after he was gone. And it's like, what good is that love going to do? Yeah, that love is going to get him into heaven. But that love is not going to keep him here. Yeah. You know, and if we would have took that time out to really discuss with him and see what was going on with them, maybe that love that we projected off when he was gone would have had him here. We can sit up here and have this conversation with you now. We can get you the necessary help that you need now, but now we can't. All we can do is think of the what ifs. Yeah. Right. The what ifs. Like, the last thing he told me is, I'll tell you tomorrow. I still have no clue what tomorrow is, because tomorrow never came. Wow. And that's my family. The only thing I have to take my family with me every day is his picture running around in my car. That's it.
So, now my question is,
it's hot as fuck. I am baking over
here. You
want
me to go back to this question? I'm going to go do the thing. So, my question is, why do black families or black parents feel as though, like, seeking help
is bad?
Thank you.
Because they feel as you don't see a predominantly what is the word? I don't want to say black. Minority as therapists or somebody to help other family. You see mostly Caucasians the ones to help, and they feel as a black family, they feel like, okay, if we're going to seek help, I feel like I felt as a parent. As a parent, God gave you to me for me to protect you, mold you, help you out, Yeah. So I feel as if I gotta go seek somebody else help, I'm a failure as a parent. And a lot of people, a lot of black families feel like, hell nah, you're not about to call me a bad parent. You're not about to say, you're not about to talk about my parenting skills. That's one thing a black family, it's every black family. Talk about their parenting skills is some serious type stuff.
Because I guess, like, I need to start watching Lifetime. Because I be watching or hearing things, hearing stuff or seeing stuff on social media. A young black person will take their life. And the minute they take their life, the parent will be, well, I could have tried this, I could have tried that. Like, what did I do wrong? And then you kind of see before they passed away or before they committed suicide, it's just like, You know, well, you don't need help. Like,
Yeah, you
go
see
sit your ass
things-
down somewhere.
yeah.
And it's just like, why do you have to be like that?
I feel like when a black child says like something like I'm depressed, or well, you have a roof over your head, you have
Right.
clothes, you
Yeah.
have this.
Right.
Why are you depressed?
Right.
When it's not that's not the issue at all. Like I'm grateful for the things that I have, but like I'm
I have
suffering on the
personal
inside.
issues.
Yeah.
I'm missing something mentally. And some people don't realize, well, some parents or whoever the case may be, some people don't realize like it's more than the materialistic things.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Right.
go to work and you might bust your ass to keep food on the table, keep, clothes on my back, to give me my necessities. But people don't realize your mental is the strongest thing.
That's right.
You can hit me and I can have a bruise today, but tomorrow that bruise might be gone. I might not remember exactly where that bruise was. But if you tell me you hate me, I can remember the exact date. I can remember the exact time. I can remember when and
What I
where
was
you
doing,
told
what I
me.
was doing.
Because that mental is your memory. You can remember things and you can replay it over and over and over
Right.
again. So you can even start remember what the air smelled like, what was how
Right.
you
Right.
like whatever
Right.
you had. If you had something in your mouth, what it tasted like in that day.
Huh?
If your right hand itch, you ain't supposed to scratch it, stick it in your pocket.
Oh, I'm in here tearing this up.
Oh my god.
Don't scratch your money, but stick it in your pocket.
Oh my God.
But it's just like people feel like people who raise children, they instead of telling them, okay, I hear you. What can we do next? So what do you feel is best? Or like, do you mind if I recommend something for you?
Right.
Like my grandmother, like even though I wasn't diagnosed with PTSD until maybe the age of 20, between 19 and 20, I can't remember exactly when I was diagnosed with it. My grandmother was the one, Kayla, you need to get help. Kayla, you need to get help. That's all I hear. I go to counseling one time, but when they start to dig too deep, I'm gone. And my grandma tell me, you need to go back. Because if you do not go back, then how are you going to heal? All you're doing is putting that Band-Aid on, and that Band-Aid is not going to last long, Kayla. So when things start to get harder and then more traumatizing things start to come and put on top and stuff and be placed on top, I'm like, I can't take it. I feel like the world is crashing down around me. Instead of taking it and figuring out, okay, this has happened. What can I do next? I just feel like my life is over.
Yeah.
And I'm back at square one. But if I stick to what is going on and I continue to seek help, okay, if something traumatizing happened, okay, this happened. I'm going to cry about it today. I'm going to be hurt about it maybe for a week. Okay, now that it's over with, let's go. We're going to figure out the necessary steps to get past this. And it doesn't mean I'm going to forget about it. It just means I'll taught myself how to heal from it and how to progress about it.
Right.
And like everybody be like, talk to God, talk to God. Yes, I can talk to God. God can heal me with any and everything. But sometimes God needs a little help too. He needs a little help too. And that help that he might be trying to nudge you to get is me going to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
He's helping me. Okay, child, I hear you. I hear what you're praying for. But are you going to take heed to what you're asking me for? Go sit down and tell this woman what's wrong. If you don't like it and it's her little heart, okay, still sit there. Because you're asking me for something. I'm trying to give you what you're asking for, but you're being hard-headed. You thinking just praying to me, that I'm just going to take it all away.
Yeah.
And he's not just going to take it all away. He's wanting you to, open up. Whether if it's just you sitting down and saying, God, I might not really understand why this happened to me, but guide me. And just tell him what all happened. If you don't feel comfortable going talking to another human being, just sit there and tell him what all happened.
Yeah.
Like I asked God for something. It's amazing how he works. I said, God, if this is for me, show me. If it's not, taken away. In the midst of me saying that prayer for a whole week, something hits me. My proof that thing was not for me. Now he's saying, now I gave you your information. What are you gonna do?
Come on now.
What are you gonna do? You asked me for this consistently for weeks, and then I went from asking him, God, just thank you for everything that you done.
Yeah.
And then I might switch it up a day or two later. God, if this is for me, my job, my house, my relationship, my child, my mother, my whatever the case may be, if they are for me, show me. If they're not,
Take it.
take it. I might not understand it. Just like I had nobody knows. I was pregnant twice. I found I was pregnant in October. I lost my baby a couple days before I was engaged. Then back though, 2 weeks later, here I am, pregnant again. After I found out about that baby, I lost that baby a week later. But that's because I told God, if this is meant to be, show me. But if it's not,
Take it.
take it. And he showed me not once but twice. It may hurt me, it may bother me, but it's nothing I can do because that's what I asked for. That's what I asked for. How can I be mad at you? And like, you know, my child knows, and me and Mommy talk about it. Mommy, where is the baby? She's with God. He's with God. Well, you know, he wanted to love on it a little longer before he gave it back to you. And like, I was so mad and angry when he took him from me because I'm like, what did I do?
Yeah.
What did I do to deserve this? Because
Yeah.
you blessed me to bear this child, but you also took him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I gave you what you asked for. And then I sat down and looked at my situation. I'm a single mother, and I'm working a job, and I'm working from paycheck to paycheck. I'm already having a hard time taking care of one child. If you bring in another child, and then there's no telling if it's going to be 2 or 3 or 4, because nobody knows what you're carrying until you go have that ultrasound.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still going to be able to take care of these 2 to maybe 4 kids off that one income? You're already struggling with one. You're in a 1-bedroom apartment with you, your child, your fiance, and a dog, and y'all already struggling. Can you handle this? They told me one doctor visit was $500, and this is with insurance. $500,
Damn.
$300 every time I had to go. $2,800 just to deliver the child. I don't have that type of money laying around. You know what I had to do? I had to start saving. I got to go to the doctor on this day. I had to come with $500 before the 13th. How the fuck am I going to do it and I get paid every 2 weeks? And I still got a car note. I still have daycare fees, food to keep on the table, rent, lights, water. I can't come with that money and I'm sitting up here, God, please make a way. Please make a way. If it's for me, you know, and then here goes my sign.
Yeah.
You know, it's still something I'm grieving from, but at the same time, I'm like, I asked for it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, I sit down and I talk to him about it all the time. Like, God, I might have asked you for it. You know, and it's like, it's still a healing process. It's all about healing and how you take it. Either I'm going to sit up here and I'm going to talk to the person who I know would never judge me. I could go talk to this person who's a stranger who don't know me at all. And they still won't judge me.
Yeah.
Because that's their job, to sit up here and help you. That's their job, to sit up here and listen to your life. Because you never know, this person might have a testimony that's so great, but you will never know because they took it in. I went through this, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to help this person. I might not know them from Adam and Eve, but I'm going to listen to their story. Just like you had me listen to the whole B. Simone story. And I was sitting up there, I was like, damn, she preached.
Yeah.
And I was like, I hear you, God, because everything that she was saying in her podcast, I was like, that's me. That's what I want.
Yeah.
And when I went through something, I said, I pulled her. Okay, I'm about to cry. I cried. I sucked it up, and I was like, okay, I got this. And I went on about my day. And that's just something I hear in my mind now. Whenever I feel some type of emotion, I feel I'm getting mad. All right, bitch, you about to click the fuck out. What we about to do? Instead of blowing up and going and hit some shit, I get mad. I say a little prayer. I'm like, cool.
Suck it up and then.
I got this.
Yeah.
And that's just all it is about life. It's like having somebody you can count on, whether if it's family or whatever. Having that person if you count on, it could be somebody who may not know you at all, but you're like, damn, that's my family, because they instill something in you, and they're the role model for you. Because people don't realize family is technically your role model.
Yeah.
If they do something great for you, and that's not necessarily family. Oh, you was born into it, but it's because they did something great for you, and they might not even know that they was doing something for you.
Facts.
I can count on you, and you don't know that you built me up and you helped uplift me in certain things and manners that nobody else can do. Like, yeah, people been working on you to get you a little bit mean. And then here come my spicy ass. Look here, motherfucker. I can't take this nice shit. Say no. Because it used to piss me off
When I said yes.
when she said yes. She would
It'll
come to
piss
me.
him off too.
She would call me, sis, they won't go home. They won't be quiet. And I'd be like, put their ass out. This your shit. Put their ass out. I can't. And I told her, I said, okay, it's going to be that one straw that breaks the camel back. And when the camel back got broken, what I get? Sissy, you was right. I know. But I can't force you to do something until you're ready. And when she got ready, she did it. And I was like, shit, good job. I'm happy for you. Now, are we going to keep this up?
Why you looked at me?
you.
Trey, he just be ready to knock your ass out.
He mad. He be like, bro, you too nice. And I'm like, I don't know how to be mean. I mean, now I know how to be mean because I've been cussing everybody out lately. But, I mean.
It's not a bad thing that you don't know how to be mean, but it's a thing. It's when you make it to where people get too comfortable.
Right.
Take advantage.
To where
of
they
it.
take advantage of you.
What I've been trying to
Because,
say.
Yep.
exactly, when they take advantage of you because you being too nice, people be like, I can do this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't respect you.
Yeah.
And then when people don't respect your boundaries and stuff, like shit. Just saying, if I was somebody that was so nice, at one point I was. You told me something I rock with. Okay, I trust you. You broke my trust. You do it to me again. Okay, I still trust you. People had my trust, and they had my trust until it got to the point. Give you my trust, them to cost me my life.
Yeah.
Give you my trust, them to left my child without a mother. So I can't constantly continue to trust you because if I continue to trust you, if I lose my life, are you going to take care of my child? Are you going to make sure her college is paid for? Are you going to make sure she have food on her back? Clothes, I'm food on her back, Lord. Food in her stomach, clothes on her back, a roof for her over her head. You're not. You're going to go on and live in your life. Or if it's or you might be in prison. And what the hell is my child going to do? And she can't get mommy back. And it's still not going to take that hurt even if you are able to do those things. Mommy's no longer here. You pushed and you drove my mother or you killed my mother to where she's no longer here. How can I survive?
Yeah.
Now, so now it becomes another Russian roulette effect. It becomes a domino effect. Now my child is going to fight with depression. Now my child is going to deal with certain things that she didn't have to deal with because of your selfish needs. So I had to become a little selfish. I'm not completely selfish, but I had to become a little selfish with myself. I can't give you all of me and constantly continue to give you all of me because if I do that, then if I give you everything I had and you either one broke me till I felt like I was worthless and I couldn't live anymore until you broke me and you took my life. And then what is it gonna do? What is that gonna do for the people who actually love me, the people who actually has my back and wants to be there for me?
Yeah.
All we have is I couldn't tell her I love her. I couldn't hold her. I couldn't hug her. I can't do this no more.
Yeah.
And all we have is just that. Like that's all we have. And that's not good enough. It's better to have the person here and loving them while God has them here versus somebody just being so selfish and taking you. So that's why I don't tell you those things to be mean or for you to be selfish and ugly. No, I'm not telling you to be selfish and ugly, but I'm telling you to be a little selfish with yourself. Don't give all of you to this one person because then when they get to taking advantage and you done gave all you could and you want to be a little selfish now, they get angry, they get upset. Well, why are you being like this? Right. Because you drove me this way. Why are you sad? Why are you depressed? You have no reason to be sad and depressed. But really, you do have a reason to be sad and depressed because I gave you all of me, and I'm not understanding why you couldn't love me the same. I would put my life on the line for you. I would die for you. But would you really do the same for me? If somebody was shooting a bullet and shooting a gun and a bullet was coming, would you jump? You would never know. But if it was reversed, and somebody was shooting at them, you would jump in front of that bullet. You would try to save them. Yeah. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. So that's when you got to tell yourself, no, I know this person will not die for me. So why should I have to die for them? Why should the people who actually love me suffer?
Yeah.
Why do they have to suffer? So that's why I tell you, when people say something, fuck them. Because if you love me, like you say you love me, you're going to be here no matter what type of bitch fit I throw. No matter how I talk, no matter how I act, you're going to love me. Even if you got to teach me a little tough love. If you might pick up the phone and say, hey, I just want to call you and tell you I love you. All right, bye. You can hang up. You never know. You might have been an asshole and told me bye, but because you love me, they might have made my day 10 times better.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Blue be on my ass about that.
Yes, because there's being nice and then there's being a complete fucking pushover like Jalen does. Her main thing, she says, God got me. God got me. Yes, but at the same time, are you going to wait for God to, put that person's karma in effect? Or are you going to stand up and say, no, you're not doing this to me. This is not going to happen. Like, I keep telling her, put yourself first for once. Like, if a person's doing you dirty, taking stuff out your pocket, taking food out your mouth, you have to say, no, you're not going to do this to me.
What you gotta say?
What you gotta say, Big Daddy?
What? I'm listening. Hope you choke on the straw.
No.
Oh.
TDCJ only taught me chest compressions. That's all they told. They don't even know the count. They would say, follow the beat. It's me. My arms getting tired.
You got something to say?
Bitch, I've been telling you the same thing for years. Bitch, I ain't telling you nothing no more. I'm tired of talking to you. Hard-headed. You're hard-headed.
Hard head makes a soft ass.
Man,
It does.
Like,
Stop telling people. See, you're gonna make me cuss you out.
But you're going to get it eventually because
Yeah.
it takes time. It's not something.
yeah, because at first, I
Like-
should have met her at first. That bitch was like this. So let me show you a demonstration of how she was.
Oh.
It's the lotion.
That's how soft she was. See how just everybody just taking a piece of her.
So how am I now?
So let me ask you a question.
Like a little, like the one of the candies. They got like the hard outside, but the middle is soft.
Okay.
Let
You
me
getting
ask you
there.
this question. If everybody take and take and take and take from you to where you have nothing, what do you have? What's 0 plus 0?
0.
Okay. So if you count down from 100 to 0, what do you start with?
What would you start with? 100.
I said, what you stop with?
Oh. What? 0. Wait.
Exactly.
Oh.
So if you
Yeah,
give
that's a good
100, if you
question.
give 100% of yourself, and everybody that took some, you have 100 people, and you gave 100% of yourself. You gave a little piece of each of that person. What do you come down to when it's time for you?
Nothing.
So if you keep giving these people all of you, and when you want something for yourself, what are you gonna have?
Shit.
So that's what we're teaching you. Like, just for me, I'm pretty sure because I was very nice like you. If you was to sit down and listen to my stepdad and my mom talk about me and how I grew up, you would hear. But it took for me, and that's what I'm trying to teach you. And I'm not trying to teach you this to stop you, but I'm trying to teach you because it's something that I went through, and it's something that I'm still dealing with. I gave everything of me, but I had some major life experiences.
Yeah.
And like that's what I'm trying to I'm trying to inform you of. I'm not trying to teach you to stop you because at the end of the day, they shooting.
I'm sorry. What's happening?
Because at the end of the day, you have to be an adult. You have to be your own person. You do have to bump your head. But if I can give you that little bit of information, sis, you're older than me. I'm getting ready to be 23 next month. And I done been through some things that you have never been through. And you like, well, damn, Kayla, how?
Yeah.
It's because I experienced those life things. So I'd rather inform somebody to where you go through it and you like, I don't see how you did, and then it's too hard. And for some people like me, I might take it and I might continue to push through, but shit, for you might not be able to take it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm telling you. Stop giving all of you, because if you start with 100 and you give one thing to this person, 2 things to this person, 3 things to this person, when it's time to get back to you, shit, there's nothing left to give to yourself.
Yep.
So now it's time for other people to pour into you, who love you, who have that extra love to pour into you, to refill you. And that is very hard to keep refilling somebody, because they're going to feel like it causes trust issues. It's going to make them feel like, well, shit, can I trust you?
Yeah.
Or are you going to take from me too?
Yeah.
Do you love me, or do you really hate me? Like, what is it? Because there's like we said, a wolf in sheep's clothing. You will never know that's a wolf until he take off his coat.
Yep.
You will never know. So when people show you their signs and show you who they are, believe that coat that just came out. If they take the hood off, motherfucker, you're a wolf.
Yep.
You're that wolf.
Oh. That's what wolves do. Ain't that what they do?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes, that's correct.
That's correct. It was the howling. They got me. So from now on, when people teach you that they're a wolf, don't feel like they deserve a second chance. Everybody does deserve a second chance, but they shouldn't deserve a second chance with you. They deserve a second chance with someone else, and then you still see and watch. Because, like, have you been in a relationship with someone and everything that you wanted them to do for you, they went and gave it to somebody else, right?
Yes. Oh, yes.
And how did it make you feel?
That shit made me feel horrible.
Exactly. And then have you ever taken that person back after you watched them do all them things and expect them to do the same thing?
Yep.
Did they or did they not?
Nope.
So what I'm basically saying is, that second chance was to that person they gave it to.
Mm-hmm.
But for you, you will always be that first chance, and they're gonna always continue to treat you like you that first chance because you started the respect there. You didn't respect me, so if you don't respect me, hell, shit. Every time I come back, she's fucking. I'm not about to give her what she want. She gonna take me as I am. If she don't take me as I am, then fuck her, leave her. I'm gonna do it how I want to, cause I know if I do it how she wants to, I'm gonna go do me. I'm gonna give everybody this what she want, and then when I come back, I'm gonna still do the same thing.
Damn. Yes, sir. Oh, you just looking.
I'm just here. Hi.
Anybody else got something to add, Miss Blue? Do you want to add something?
I mean, to that, I say there are people in this world who are fucked up and will take, your kindness for weakness. They will run all over you, but you have to be the one to say no. They're gonna take and take and take and keep taking. Be like, shit. Well, I'm gonna keep taking.
Yeah.
She's not doing shit about it, so I'm gonna keep taking. I see a easy target, so I'm gonna keep taking.
And that's a bully.
Yes, but you just have to. You gotta build it inside you and be like, instead of just saying I'm too nice, you gotta. And it's not mean to put yourself first and be like, no, you're not taking anything from me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll get there one day.
A sin to say is if somebody's taking from you, I don't have it to give, and that's for materialistic things and things that's not materialistic, non-materialistic things. If they ask you for something or you see them, I don't have it to give. And you're not lying. Yeah. You may have it to give. I mean, you may have it, but you just don't have it to give it to them.
Yeah.
They may want love. I don't have it to give. And it's not saying that you don't love them. I love you. I just don't have the type of love that you need.
Mm-hmm.
It may need $5. You may have $5, but it may be your last $5.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have it to give. You're not lying. You just don't have it to give to them. Yeah. Because you may need that $5. Your gas tank is on leak. If I give you $5, then what am I going to do? Mm-hmm. But I still have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
That $5 may get you, it may be Wednesday. That $5 may get you to Friday until you get paid. Mm-hmm. So I can't give that to you. But just say if you have $10 and they need $5, okay? I have it to give. When do you need it?
Yeah.
That's when you give it to them. You can't give something that you don't have. Mm-hmm. It's just all it is.
I guess this was an intervention for Miss J. Marie.
Oh, and we did it on the podcast.
It's okay. I was here for it.
We might help somebody, though.
Yeah. Also, my last thing I want to say is this saying I've been thinking about a lot. You know the saying, blood is thicker than water, right? Ooh. Saying that, your blood is first and foremost, your family is first and foremost. But the full saying goes, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Meaning the blood of the people who around you who are really for you is thicker than the water of the womb or the people that you come from.
Come on. Girl. Okay.
I think we went to church and I didn't even go to church.
Before we end the topic, it goes to the emails. I have a question. Mm-hmm. And Blue go look at me and probably bust out laughing what I'm about to say. Or she probably gonna be like, bitch. But I got a question. It's for you.
It's for me?
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay.
Look, I got scared. It's for me? Okay, let me sit up.
Define real PTSD and someone claiming to have PTSD.
Okay. There's all forms of it, but like the main. Does the class have a question? Oh, you just waiting for me to preach? Okay, so people who act like PTSD is something fake, it comes in all different shapes and forms. Like for me, people can't scream or yell at me. Mm-hmm. And it's like you could be talking to me and you could be, excited. But if you get too excited, you get too loud, I get agitated.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that because I'll be quick. If y'all get too loud, I'm like, why are y'all so loud? Mm-hmm. And y'all notice me, my tone never goes over a certain level because if I hit that level, I get antsy. I get,
Yeah.
And it's just like sometimes it goes a little bit with depression. I may be crying for no reason.
Yeah.
And y'all may look at me, Kelly, what are you crying for? I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's not because I'm faking. It's just because something in me it's off, and I really don't know why I'm crying. I might have been happy in that last 5 minutes, but shit, now I'm sad and I'm just crying.
Yeah.
Or it's fireworks, the 4th of July and stuff. I can't take it. If people is popping fireworks, I spaz, or I want to get away from it. Like this year for New Year's, I had to teach myself, sit there and take it, because if you keep constantly running from it, you're never going to get better from it. But the louder that the fireworks go, the more antsy I got, the more irritated I got and stuff. And it's just like, but I still tell myself, sit.
Yeah.
Because if I run, I would never be able to face it. And my excuse will always be my PTSD. And then whenever people hear you say PTSD, they're like, well, you went to war? And PTSD doesn't mean I was in the military.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that I went to war. It means that I had something traumatic happen to where certain things are now a trigger.
Yeah.
If you corner me in, and I was being cornered in, and somebody was talking to me aggressively, and the first thing I did, my tone dropped. I got very calm but angry, and I was like, look, back the fuck up. Because if you don't back the fuck up, I'm really about to click out on you. And I'm not somebody who likes to get physical. So if I have to get physical, I feel like it's your fault.
Yeah.
I feel like it's very your fault. So PTSD come in all shapes and forms, because they have people where it's way worse for them. You can slam the trunk, and that noise for people who've been to war may sound like a bomb. And they click and they spaz. And it's like, or it may be something, a certain smell that triggers something. So immediately, if it's somebody that went to war, they back in that moment. It's really hard to explain, because certain smells or certain things, like for me, you can't pin me against a corner. You can't close me in and yell at me. I can't be like in party settings where everybody is loud and stuff. I feel like everything needs to just be quiet. And if it's too loud, I'm like, why the fuck is everybody yelling? Like it's agitating. But the main things I say for PTSD is like, loud noises. So, can I ask?
Sure.
Is this something that needs to be off the podcast?
It might have to be, but what's up?
What is the things that this person is claiming as PTSD?
Should we explain the background, or are we gonna keep it off the podcast? 'Cause
We'll keep it off the podcast.
okay.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Like, literally.
Like, would it be offensive to someone who actually has
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I have it, and you know I have it. So for me to be very offended if I told you, it's very offensive. We're gonna talk about it after the podcast, though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be a 2 or 3 hour podcast.
Yeah, let's do the emails.
But no, y'all, that is the end of the topic. Let's go ahead and get to the emails. All right, we back, and we back with the emails now. Y'all love us so much. We got 18 emails.
18 emails.
But tonight we gonna read
9.
yes. What? We gonna read 9. So I'm about to pick a random one. Let's begin. In the words of Nicki Minaj, child.
Oh, that's like a book. I can see it from your glasses.
Oh my gosh.
God damn.
Hey, man.
So, I think I have caused chaos at my sugar daddy's home. But before I get into that, who is that young man who was speaking on the last episode? He needs to be fired.
Wait.
We had 2. Which one?
Child, he didn't even know what he was saying, how he was saying it. None of that. It's no shade or no hate. But coming on a platform where you have these dynamic people hosting, you have to bring your A game.
Right.
He very much brought nothing to the table at all.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. I am being mean, but I'm just stating what I heard. Anyways, and let me give my congrats to K Baby on her new engagement. Like, OMG, I'm so happy.
Thank you.
Then you said you were pregnant. OMG, congrats, love. May your family be blessed and you have a healthy marriage and pregnancy. Now, let me get back to my story. So, I have started violence at my sugar daddy's home, and it's crazy as hell. They both send me money, so I'm never broke at all. Like, the money has been coming in so much that I've been helping out my 2 best friends. That means the world to me. I just recently bought one of them a new Benz from the help of my sugar daddy. Like, I've been putting my girls on. Damn, Lovina.
Can we be your friend?
Can I be your friend?
What's your name? Can I be your friend?
I told y'all that I wasn't trying to let the money go. I kind of think it might be coming to an end. Maybe because I ended up calling the son and I didn't know he was around his father. So I'm guessing he seen my name pop up on his phone. And it's like one thing led to another. And now they're basically feuding. I don't know much about Jamaicans. But I was told they compete for their love. And then sometimes they share. I don't know which one is true, but I'm just at the point of what the fuck did I get myself into? I've been saving each time I get money. So if it goes dry, I'll probably be close to $1 million.
Damn.
Oh, bitch. Share the wealth, please.
But what should I do?
Damn.
I genuinely care for each of them, both. I mean, I can pass my friend to one of them, but I don't know if I will get jealous. So what? I don't know. I'm stuck. Y'all, please help me out.
Damn. Close to $1 million.
That's the point to start violence.
You
Fuck the violence.
You are probably one of the most successful sugar babies in history already. You have $1 million. You are set for life in a way. Like, you can set yourself up for so much success with $1 million. No, for real.
God damn.
Oh my gosh.
Look,
You are gonna be
you should have
okay.
saved that one for
You're
last.
gonna be okay. Oh my gosh.
So what should she do?
I don't know.
Either you can pick one. I don't
But
know
she
if
said-
they're gonna share or not. I don't
I
know.
mean, if they want to share, hell, you done made it this far. Might as well keep
Right,
going.
you gotta see
Yeah.
what opportunity it is.
This motherfucker done ran up a whole million.
What Mary J. Blige? Not Mary J. Blige. What Mary said, I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me.
Hold on, I don't think.
Girl,
Good, I don't think.
the gods.
Not the gospel.
Not the gods.
Oh, shit.
I'm trying to get like you,
My boy.
boy.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Shit, I say.
I want to be a sugar baby.
No,
I say
for
thug it out and just see how it goes.
Shit, y'all,
No,
matter of
for
fact,
real.
y'all the ones that got her in this, man. Keep leading
It was
the way.
you. You.
Keep leading the way.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was the one who told her, don't give up the goodies. You let her too, because I listened to the podcast, so y'all get her out this situation. Y'all got her in there, y'all get her out.
Blue, go ahead.
I mean, if you don't know what your options are, you probably just gonna have to ride it out. So either
Okay.
you pick one, or you share, or you have $1 million. You're not hurting in this situation
At
You are
all.
Okay, you're literally all right. Like, there's no lose in this situation in my eyes. Like, you won't. I'm sure you can find another sugar daddy eventually, but like,
Jamaicans be making that money.
you'll be okay.
Jamaicans be
You
making
have $1 million.
God damn.
Do I need to go to Jamaica?
Like, where are you from? Where do you live? Like, tell us your methods, please.
Damn. That's all I can say. She said she done ran up damn near $1 million.
I can't imagine that. Shit.
No,
But you
for
know,
real,
he-
for real.
But you know, she said he been taking the cut for some years.
Yeah.
She did say that for some years.
Damn. She ran up a check. I think that's what, what's his name?
What website you found him from?
Like,
No, well,
you would be
What's
leaving
what's
a
Club
millionaire.
Card name?
B King.
I think that's what B King, he said, get that bread.
Get that head,
Then
then
leave. She sound wealthy.
Damn. She got that bread. Fuck. I'm jealous.
Man. All right, so let's get to the email. Did we solve her solution? She gonna stick the fight?
Like,
Blue?
I mean, she
think
gotta
through.
see the
I
options.
think
I had
What
to
you say?
see
You gotta
it.
see it through, my boy.
boy.
Next one. Oh, what the fuck I did? Oh, save this. Oh, you fucking bitch.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. It's tripping. I might have to pull it from this one. Okay, hold on. because this one tripping. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this one, which is it loading? Somebody's sister-in-law.
Hey, sis. How she been? What she say?
Man, I missed the last episode to email you guys back. Man, so much has just really happened. So much has just really been happening all at once. But you know, I am making it. I'm so serious when I say that I would want to meet my brother-in-law, the snack, and she spelled it precisely how you said it.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on. I've been planning on flying out there to meet you all if that would be okay.
Most definitely. Just let me know so I get my hair together.
I just really have grown attached to you all, and I feel like I'm family. LOL. Well, let me just start by saying that this season was amazing. Everything about this season was just so amazing, and the last episode was really a big-ass hit. I enjoyed laughing on this last episode, and everybody had some amazing pointers when it came to the questions that they were answering. Especially this new girl voice I heard on the podcast. I don't know her. I don't know where you guys might have found her from, but she needs to stay on the podcast. Don't let a good gym go back to. She said, don't let a good gym go back to the rocks. You know, wait a minute, I ain't never heard that. Okay.
Get it, Miss Blue.
LOL, well, enough of that. Everything has been going very well for me for the most part. I haven't been talking to my baby father, neither have I been talking to my cousin. Mm-hmm. I've been thinking about moving to a different state or something because of all the chaos. My mother has made me move completely in with her. Like, I was going back and forth to my condo, but my mother told me if I don't need to be that I don't need to be in the presence of him or living with him. Mm-hmm. Well, my cousin came to the house, and it came to my house. It's my mother's house, but I can still call it mine. She wanted to talk with me and apologize, but I mean, I'm not here for talking with her right now because she feels like what she did is basically okay. It's not, you guys. It's not.
Right.
Like, why would you feel comfortable talking to me knowing that you fucked my baby daddy and you sat in my face smiling? Right. Should I have this talk with her? I've been debating on if I should really just sit down and talk with her. I don't know what I should do. I honestly might bash her face in. I know she's pregnant, but I'm hurt, guys. What can I honestly do in this situation? Thank you for all the help you guys do. Hope to see you guys in person soon.
Okay, I know I'm the one that never choose violence, but wouldn't it be if the pregnant is fighting the pregnant? Would it be such a crime? But no.
Pregnant crime? That sounds scary.
But no. I feel like for both of y'all, whether if you don't care about it right now, I feel like for right now until y'all have y'all babies, so that to make sure, because at the end of those kids are innocent.
Right.
Keep the stress down for at least as possible. Right. And then after those kids are here,
then y'all should have the conversation.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, aren't those kids going to be siblings?
No, cousins.
Yeah, they cousins.
But then they get
no.
They is siblings.
Oh, bitch, she did get up.
So they're cousins and
siblings.
Well, that sounds gross. But so at the end of the day, your kids are gonna be related twice. They're gonna be related as brother and brother and sister, whatever the case may be, and they're gonna be cousins. Oh, that sounds fucking gross.
That's horrible.
And that sounds confusing as fuck.
You explain that in class.
That's my brother cousin.
The same age.
Like, that's my sister, but she's my cousin too. What?
Which one do you say first?
That's my brother cousin. That's my sister cousin.
I would just say brother, sister. I would just.
I wouldn't even tell nobody.
Don't get into it.
But all bullshit to the side. I wouldn't have that conversation now because for you, with you being angry, it's going to arise some feelings in you, and then you have every right to feel angry. You have every right to feel like you want to get physical. So I would just say, I know you, because this goddamn iPad catches everything, so I'm pretty sure you're going to hear what the snack has to say. So, K-Baby's advice is to wait until after y'all have the baby. And then if you feel like you want to sit down and have that conversation, do it. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, protect your peace.
Yep. I mean, I agree with that. I can't argue with that or nothing. I agree with that. What about you, Boo?
I also agree. Nothing else you can do. Shit.
Pregnancy on pregnancy crime scares me.
That's scary.
Because I know you can go to jail for hitting a pregnant person.
But if
They
you,
both pregnant,
but if you
so-
were pregnant, it's
So
still the same crime.
Ain't nobody going to jail.
wow,
That's a good thing. Anybody going to jail. But I feel like, that's my sister-in-law, you know, and she did the right thing.
yeah,
I don't want to have this conversation right now. I'm doing good in my life at this
like
moment.
leave me alone.
Right.
Very good.
And that's what I'm saying. So she knows, like, okay, now when I drop this baby,
Mm-hmm.
you drop yours. We're going to have this conversation. I'm going to do like the snack day. Keep these motherfuckers laced up just in case.
She always say that. I remember she said it the second time. I'm like, bruh.
Just in case, though. Then we're going to have this grown-up conversation.
That part.
Because if my thing is how you don't feel like you're in the wrong.
Yeah.
Like I would want to beat your ass. I really would, but I wouldn't want to have a conversation because you're not remorseful. You're
Facts.
not at all.
Yeah.
But sis, come on out here.
Period.
We
Yeah.
gonna get it lit.
Bring
Come
your brother
on.
for the snack.
Please bring them.
Next.
I ain't got a yacht too now. 2 of them, so please bring them.
Oh my.
Goddamn, when am I going to see this yacht to
Yeah,
take a ride on this
shit.
I was
yacht?
trying to drive the boat.
I'm trying to tell you. Shit, I'm over here planning my birthday. Can I ride on your yacht for my birthday?
I'm saying shit. All right, next one. It says, save this email for next year, please.
That's why I really want to hear this email.
Season 2 was the best season ever. Literally. I had a good time listening to season 2. Every episode had me laughing, crying, cursing, and pretty much having pregnancy mood swings, if you know what I mean. No, I'm not pregnant, but this podcast made me feel like I was with all these emotions I was having. The last podcast episode was very funny. I cannot get over the part
Oh, I'm
Thinking
scared.
that J. Marie did when she changed her voice to different Like, girl, you are just silly. I heard some very refreshing voices on the episode, and I hope you bring one of them back. I'm hoping for the girl.
Just one.
Damn.
Okay. I'm hoping for the girl.
Blue.
Only because her answers were fresh and different. It's rare that you come across someone with her mindset. Okay.
Period. Okay, already got a fan base.
Now, everyone else, especially...
Oh God.
Damn.
Especially the one who said he wouldn't date a woman who had an STD.
Damn.
If she didn't know she had it when she met you, you cannot fault her. Because whoever she was messing with may have gave her the STD and never told her anything because he didn't feel like he needed to have told her, or he just nasty and felt like he could keep it to himself. You can't judge someone for that. Also, I know I'm targeting him. Damn!
Oh damn.
But he had a lot of things that I disagreed with. When it comes to women and their odors, you have to understand that products that we use, like Hey Baby said, we don't know what's best for us to use at first. We don't smell what you might all have smelled. So yes, if possible, please let me know so I can go into a different product and see how that works for me.
Right.
Sorry, that was long, but that individual needed to be addressed.
Oh gosh.
But anyways, so you guys might get upset with me, but I end up cheating on my boyfriend, and the sex is fucking amazing. Who are you?
I think that's the one when we was like, she was daydreaming about the guy.
About the guy from school?
Yes.
From California.
I think so.
Hold on, let me look at her name. Hold on. No.
From California?
Hold on, I'm trying to see who it is. No, who okay, remember this because it's not loading up. Holy shit, this podcast is different. That was our very first email. And it won't fucking load up.
That's okay. I remember
That's
the
the
first
only
part.
person I
That's the first part when she was talking about if you listen to the podcast driving, you know, you have to pull over.
Yeah. But what did she
We are so sorry.
Yeah, hold on. We coming to you, baby. Hold on. Because I want to know who you are, sweetheart. Hold on. Let me. Because it's not loading on this other one.
But I think that is her.
Okay, here we go. Oh! No, she wanted to improve her sex life. She's
Oh,
that's
the one
that
I
was
was
the
talking about with the
22,
wig, with the
and-
wigs and
yes,
the cowgirl and stuff.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
Damn.
She said he touches me in the right ways possible. He pleases me so good, and it feels like, well, maybe I wasn't the problem after all. Well, I haven't broken up with my boyfriend at all, and I don't know what to do. My side piece is amazing. He's single and he wants to date me, but I'm just like, gosh, dude, I have a boyfriend. I don't know what to do, and I'm torn between the two. Please help me out. Thank you, guys.
What's wrong with you? I
You
have a
know,
boyfriend.
usually,
What's wrong with
Fine, dude.
Jeez.
Go ahead, somebody take that one away.
I say, KK always tell me don't say this because he's been don't be telling people break up with the boyfriends. But I feel
Yeah, you can't tell them. You gotta. But go ahead, cause I think you need to handle this one. Okay, so gosh, I have a boyfriend. I just can't get past.
My gosh, dude, I have a boyfriend. Like,
Know your place.
That's what you're saying. I feel like
I say keep as a side piece.
damn. So fuck the boyfriend?
What? Keep as a side piece? Not the boyfriend. Keep the side piece.
I say dump the boyfriend.
I
Yeah.
personally feel if that connection is not there no more because cheating on
She
something
said still though.
is if you can cheat, that connection is not there.
That's fact.
That's not truly.
That
Not truly, because I ain't cheating. I can even know some people.
cheating. Okay, I feel like.
Because men can cheat without having feelings.
Let me
Ooh.
tell you something. You about to piss my soul off a little bit, and I'm trying to keep some things. I feel like if you could cheat on a person,
But honest, that's true, man.
why are you with them?
Facts.
Because I also believe she said she did love her boyfriend.
She did, yeah, she did.
And if you love this person, women, when we cheat,
Yeah,
we don't
cheat
cheat
with
with
a purpose.
emotions.
That's
we
with
don't
a purpose.
we don't exactly we don't cheat like men.
Yeah,
We cheat with
Right.
emotions, though.
And but even still, like you can say men just cheat to cheat, but some men cheat with emotions as well.
Right,
Yep.
right. Because now
Yes.
he wants to date her.
Exactly. So I personally feel like if you want to stake it out with him, because I'm not going to tell you to leave him, that's your business. But I'm going to say this. It's going to be very selfish. Because if you're...
I'm so sorry.
If,
I just want to know if they still fucking.
I
But
mean...
that make a big part of something too.
Yeah. Oh.
Like if I cheated and I know you want to be with me, we ain't fucking no more, you know. But now I'm kind of constipated if that make a big part. That make a big part. Cause like
I just feel like it's selfish because at the end of the day, this person, when they haven't cheated on you, they haven't had sex with nobody else
Right.
but you.
right,
And then it's a safety thing.
right,
And because you're playing now, you're not only playing with your safety,
Right.
but you're playing with this person's safety.
You could have used protection.
It no matter. Condoms are not 100%
Accurate.
guaranteed.
Accurate.
So, and this person is trusting you enough with
Oh, you
their
gonna tell
body.
him.
So
We gotta wait till next episode.
Okay, I say if you want to be with him, if you want to be with your boyfriend, you're gonna have to come clean about you cheating because it's gonna cause a lot of different variables in your relationship because now you're gonna be like, damn, okay, I cheated.
Yeah.
Now, even if you don't tell me, you'll be like, okay, now what is he out here doing? You know, what is he doing now? Only because of what you have done.
Yeah.
So I say, let him know, like, hey, babe, I gotta tell you something. You know, I fucked up, I cheated, and give him the option to
if you want to stay or go,
right,
Yeah.
right. If he wants to go,
then you have to be comfortable with his decision.
right, because you kind of did fuck up. But can you tell me how it happened? And I hope it wasn't one of the homeboys.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Yeah. So do understand if you do decide to take up the thing and tell him, Lord, these questions.
I just want to know who. It
Man, they coming in hot this season.
Man.
I wasn't ready for some of these,
Why
but
did
like
you
if you
pull
do,
up?
like if you do decide to tell him that you cheated, remember, like I said, you have to take whatever sin. You made your bed.
Mhm.
Now you have to lay in
Y'all
it.
lay in that
Right.
bitch.
You know, and like if he do decide to stay with you, even though you cheated,
Right.
You have to understand. If you decide to straighten up,
You have to.
you're gonna have to understand. It's gonna be consequences that comes with your actions.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have to.
Heat on you, bitch. Then you gotta go.
Nah, as long as things doesn't get physical, you gotta understand he may do. I ain't gonna tell you, but you just understand. You made your bed, you're gonna have to lay in it, and it's best that you tell him and give him the choice on whether he want to stay or go. Then choose for him that he needs to stay, because if he finds out that you've been doing this, that situation can go from something that can be handled and contained to much worse.
Right.
Yeah, this ain't nothing to do with me. I was just...
No,
next one?
Next one.
Oh, all right, next one.
This what, 4? The fourth one?
Yeah, this is the fourth one.
Okay, I thought so.
We damn near might just read all of them at this point.
Shit.
Okay. Shit.
Okay. The talk went left.
Okay, I'm scared with this.
To talk. Hawaii.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just read it. Y'all go for what y'all know after this.
Okay.
Man, I should have never talked to that boy. I
This is
love
the one.
him, and that's my brother. But man, that nigga there is nasty, bro, on God.
Who was the cousin?
the ancest.
Okay.
To catch Blue up, the brother fucked the cousin.
No, he didn't fuck because they was fucking.
Yes.
Constantly.
Yes.
More than once.
The girlfriend came to the house. The girlfriend was sitting at the house. They were having family dinner. The cousin stood up. He don't want you, bitch.
Because he's
That's
fucking me.
my man.
That's
Yeah.
my man.
My
Oh my god.
And
So who is sending this letter?
This
This
is
the
the
sister.
sister.
The sister been
The
emailing
sister of the brother.
Because she been
Okay.
speculating.
It's a
and-
sister, it's a brother, and their cousin is fucking the brother.
Yes.
Okay.
And the sister is telling the story.
Yeah. Okay. Like, how does...
But hey, I just want to say thank you for reading my email and giving me the advice I need. I have my cousins that my younger aunties listening to the podcast.
Thank you.
They really like the podcast, but they really dig in the snack.
Everybody does.
They say the dude is hilarious, man. I told them he was funny. And, well, the podcast is funny in general. So, I had to talk with my brother. And the things he was saying was unbelievable. He said that he been liking our fucking cousin for the longest. And she been pushing up on him. He said they've been doing... He said they've been doing stuff like that for a while, and they never got caught until now. Then she did in all caps. Then he said that she's not our real cousin anyways.
Oh.
So I got curious about that because all my life I've been knowing her as my cousin. So I asked my mom out of curiosity if that was my real cousin. She looked at me and put her head down and she told me no.
Oh.
So now I'm lost. Like confused at this point because I remember horsing up with her. Oh, I remember going up with her and my auntie being pregnant with her. So where the fuck did she come from? How did she get here? I'll find out more. But anyways, he was saying that he was falling in love with her. He wanted to be with her despite of what the family says. Like, sir, this is some ill shit you are telling me. So now I'm like this. What in the hell should I do? I didn't say anything. I just let him talk. I want to tell my mom, but I'm scared this will ruin a lot of things. Help me out.
Okay.
First of all, it's a lot going on in that.
Yes, it's a lot going on in y'all family, because, baby.
Look, it's a lot going
So
on
is
with
it your real cousin or is it your
Right,
fake cousin?
right, because, like, now it's like, that means y'all grew up and y'all grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
So if she's not your real cousin, it's kind of like incest. So it's kind of like, okay, like, you know, a lot of stuff changes.
Yeah.
But still don't change because, bitch, like, that's, like, my cousin. Like, bitch, we've been knowing each other since we was babies. I don't know.
I feel like if she answered questions, get more questions answered,
Then it will help out.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it would also be opening up Pandora box,
Yeah.
too, because it may be some hidden family secret.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Baby, I don't know, child.
Oh, actually, so wait, how your brother knew that she wasn't your real cousin?
Who the oldest? Now I need to know who the oldest.
He's the oldest. He's older than
But-
her.
Well, he probably done seen and heard some things
Oh,
behind
yeah,
closed doors.
probably. So, you know, as you get
I don't know. Blue?
I mean, it's not your fault. Your brother is fucking your cousin. I would just leave it alone.
You said I would just leave it alone. No ands, or buts about it.
Like, oh, you a nasty motherfucker. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't stop him from fucking your cousin. So I mean,
We gonna see who's gonna have a major fan
leave
base
it where it's at. I mean,
Jesus.
at the family reunions, be like,
You want
"Ooh,
help with
bitch."
read some of the
You can just look them up and down at
You
the
want help with read some of
reunions.
the emails?
Take my phone, because at this point,
Jesus.
Well, okay, I'm on one. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, so are we
my
reading all of them?
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, the ones the ones on blue. I just opened this new one, so you can read another one after me.
Okay.
All right, so this next one. So I have a major update that I want to share. Before I get into the email, I just want to start off saying that this season was phenomenal. Even though I am a new listener to the podcast, I was able to go back to the previous episodes and play it from the very beginning, and all I want to say is growth. I know my email won't be ready till next season, and I am dying to see what you guys have to offer next season. So I ended up having a talk with the guy from high school. Hold on.
Okay, this is the guy from high
That's the
school.
California
Okay. So, I don't have feelings for him at all.
I told
And
you.
I just let everything out on the table. I let him know that I did have a liking to him, but all those feelings have went away. Well, now the problem is beyond me.
Shit.
He is now saying that he been liking me. He had to stop liking me. And despite of me having a boyfriend, he wants me and only me. I told him that I was not okay with that. And I don't want to speak to him anymore. But, dude, and I don't know what that meant right there, but she said something, dude, baby, okay. I mean, I feel as though we should not be friends either because of his feelings towards me.
Right.
Now, he has been creating fake accounts, stalking me, passing by my job and asking my friends about me. It's just creepy. Mind you, he does have a girlfriend.
Right.
I don't know what I should do now. I don't want to put my current boyfriend in this, and I regret that I even spoke to him now. But I felt that I just needed to give some form of closure. Help me, guys. Yeah, Miss K, baby, you are needed in aisle 5.
So talk to him.
Oh yeah, this your fault.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, this your fault.
It's your fault.
This is all you.
It's you, because you told her to talk to that man.
And now he's stalking
Stalking
her,
her.
passing by her job, creating fake accounts, and asking friends about her. She is terrified. You blamed us on one of them, so we're going to blame you for this one. How you feel, Cletus?
But no, I still stick to my advice.
Let me explain. Let me
Let's need some
explain.
help with this. He's stalking her. What should she do?
What should she do? I mean, first of all, y'all gotta think about it though. She was sitting up here, she was dreaming, she called her boyfriend this guy's name. So it's either you ignored it and you keep fucking up your relationship, or you talk about it. I'm like, you
Right.
fucking please. So at the end of the day, like, I still stick to my advice. Now that he's being creepy, there's other measures to take about it.
Yeah.
You have your law enforcement. If he's making fake pages and you know this is him and you have evidence and proof, take your ass to court.
Right.
Press those charges. Once
Yeah.
you tell him, let me tell you something. Listen, K-Baby done been through a shit show of stuff. I didn't had it to where people were stalking me, checking my location, doing all types of crazy stuff. And as long as you keep a rep sheet, once you told him or tell him to leave you alone, you take it and you keep it. So if he's constantly harassing you and everything else, and why didn't y'all meet in a public place? Why did you let him know where you lay your head at? That's the
What
issue.
about her job?
About
Yeah,
her dog?
not her house job.
Well, why?
But it's the friend part too. It's the friend that fucked me up. Bitch, don't tell him where I work.
So it's
Yeah.
the friends part. Okay, so I
Friend
was
too.
under something.
She said the friends, but he been talking to the friends, and one of the friends might have slipped up and said, "Oh, well, yeah, she working so and
Well,
so,"
the
not
target.
knowing. But
And-
some of them might not know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would tell
Lifetime
people,
shit. Oh.
this person here, do not give my information out to him. Don't tell him anything. I do not feel safe. And until you take the right steps, if he's that crazy and he's that creepy, take the right steps. Get law enforcement involved. You make a report. You keep your evidence, and you make sure. Listen to me. Make sure once you tell him to leave you alone, do not. Listen to me. Do not engage into him anymore, because what a police officer is going to tell you when you call them out for your safety, they're going to say you're engaging him, you're provoking him. So do not, once you send that one message, that one email, and keep a record of it, of you saying, leave me alone, I do not want to be bothered anymore. And take the steps. And so when it's time for you to get your protective order, when it's time for him to go to jail or whatever, you have all your evidence and proof to protect you. Make sure you get you something as far as pepper spray, things to protect you. Yeah. And like, I don't know if people in California are, that's what she is, right, are selling those defense keychains. Get you one of those if you're of age to carry a handgun. I would say possibly look into, don't go out here just shooting any and everybody, but I'm just saying I would possibly look into one of those. God damn it, Michaela. Like, I mean,
y'all just fucked up though. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for telling her because we didn't know.
Right.
Now, if I would have knew he was crazy like that, I would have told her, just ignore the fact. But at the same time, like, it was putting her relationship in jeopardy.
Right.
Yeah.
And if she said that she loved her relationship and that she doesn't have nothing for him, then it shouldn't be nothing to have that simple conversation. Right. Where the error came is in it, from what I'm hearing, because I missed some of it handling something else, is somebody gave too much information.
That part.
And that's where the respect comes in, where you ask me before just doing. Right. Ask me before you give out my information.
Go ahead. Next email, boo.
Okay. She's just not ready for me.
That's a guy.
Not by his name. I could be wrong.
No, it's a girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, I think my email got to you guys late, but if I did it, it's okay. You saved the best ones for next year. I really enjoyed this season. I played it for Thanksgiving for the whole family to hear, and man, the way the whole room laughed, it was my family. Well, it was a family experience. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Here go my eyes. Again.
There you go.
Most of the family loves J. Marie, especially my aunt. She asked about the link to the podcast, asked where you all were from, and everything. The other half was in love with the snack. Period. I'll always be Team K, baby, so that would never change. But it was funny. Now my grandmother was very upset at one of the guests on the podcast you guys had this season. It was one of the dudes. I don't know what he said. I'll have to ask my grandmother when I see her again. But she was so mad. She said he didn't make any sense. Oh my God. LOL. I'll definitely ask her when I see her again, guys. I promise. But if you guys don't remember my email, I came to you guys about a girl I just thought was perfect for me. She has everything. But like I said before, I live with my parents. And you know how some people are when they hear you live with your parents. Well, I found out today that she doesn't fully like girls. I've been thinking this whole time she liked me or has some feelings towards me, which she says she does, but she doesn't fully like girls like that. Me thinking because of my finances, no, it's because she don't like me right now. I'm so confused and I don't know what to say about it. She wants to be friends, but I'm just not in the mood to be friends with someone I have feelings for. Right. Help me.
First of all, baby, we're not going to bring that person back. Tell your grandma we are sorry.
We apologize, Mama. We are so sorry, Mama.
Is it going to refresh? Huh? If I try to get on, it's going to refresh? Because we both clicking.
Oh, yeah, it's going to refresh. We'll read them back and forth. You read the next one after that, then I'll read the next one.
But
I don't know which one you picked. Just kind of flashing my way. Who that?
I feel like tell her.
Okay.
Let her know at this moment you can't be friends with her at this time being because you can't hold back your feelings for her. until you're ready for it.
Yeah, I think she answered pretty much our own question. You. It's hard. Let me say this.
It is.
It's hard liking or loving someone who just want to be your friend.
Right.
It really is hard.
Because you're gonna always want something more with
You're
that
always
person.
gonna look at them different.
And you're just gonna be sitting there waiting on the hope if that person's gonna change their mind, and they may never change their mind. So I just say, like you said, you can't see yourself being friends because you want something more.
Right.
So I would say walk away until you get your feelings in order. Just tell them that I need some time.
You going next?
You want me to go again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I got.
Oh.
That is the title. Man, you guys are funny. I had a good laugh listening to the last episode and episodes before that. Crazy that the season ended and I'm just emailing the podcast, but shit, things happen for a reason. I did see a Twitter that you guys are on iHeartRadio. Congrats to this podcast, man. You guys deserve that plus more. That place is where the big podcasters be, and that's the right place for the podcast. Okay, I need my glasses. Okay, so when I emailed you guys, I was digging this female, and she was just this perfect 100 out of 10. She's mine now.
Yay!
I remember this one. Let's see. I've been working hard to get her, and now she's all mine. I love it here, for real. She really keeps me happy, and I really like her. It's more than a like. I'm not trying to move too fast. I want to take her I think they meant somewhere special and do something special for her soon. Can I get some tips on what to do? I'm trying to fix this. I will consider this our first date. I mean, everything I do is romantic, but this would be the first expensive one I want to do. So please give me tips. Now, J. Marie.
Yay! Yay! What? I'm excited. What? This is my moment. What?
I can't get it out.
What?
Oh my gosh.
I can't breathe. Okay, now we're going to try this again.
Yes.
J. Marie.
Hi.
Those advice that you was giving him in the beginning about all the fancy stuff.
Say it again.
The fancy, remember the guy?
Oh,
talking about
okay.
the big
Hi.
stuff?
Remember, stay on track. Don't go left. Don't
Okay.
go right.
Hey, friends. So, this is what I think you should do. So, this is your first official date. I got to think first official because, that's the one I'm reading next. I had to think first official because I'll fuck around and you'll have rose petals on the... That is a first official, huh? Put rose petals on the ground at a nice, expensive hotel. Okay, so, I don't know where you from, but Blue introduced me to this beautiful Brazilian steakhouse. That I think that you should take her to if you're from Houston. I think that you should go there. And
Did he say where he was from in one of the emails?
I don't
I
know.
think he did, Parkland.
But I think you should take her to a Brazilian steakhouse. Make sure she get dressed up fancy. And make sure her shoes don't break while she up there. Because I had a horrible experience while I was up there when my shoe broke. And I was really upset. But anyway.
Little blue face, she just like...
Did happen.
But make sure that y'all dress all fancy, and then take her to make sure you decorate the hotel room before you get there. Okay. Make sure you take her to the hotel, but go to the hotel room and decorate it before you take her there, and then make it all romantic. Have some candles, when you walk in, make sure you have your little remote so when you put the music on, she kind of won't see it, but you press the button and
short hand short, because you went there left and right. Short hand first. A nice fancy restaurant, and have the get a room or somewhere intimate and decorated.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we got this out. You had your moment and you went for it.
Okay, I'm done. Y'all got any more tips?
I mean, you said it.
Yep, you said it all.
All right, next email. Thanks for being understanding. LOL. I'm glad you guys took my email so serious because I really don't know how to cuddle.
Oh, this was the big spoon, little spoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I did figure it out by listening to you guys and practicing with my boyfriend until we got it right. No, we are not sexually active. I'm saving myself for when I find the right person. But now I have a question. This is the one right there. My friend has been having sex, and she's been having sex with multiple people.
Ooh.
It's gotten really bad to the point where now I can smell her vagina.
Oh, shit.
It stinks really bad.
Oh, shit.
And she can and she can just be sitting by me and I just smell it.
Oh, shit.
It's rude to say that, but how can I help her?
Oh.
I don't want to see me,
Oh, shit.
but I need to know how to
Oh,
help
my.
her because the odor is horrible.
Oh, shit.
Let me know what you think.
And you know what's going through my mind right now?
Also, can you guys tell me more about STDs and the different kinds they have? I know I should Google it, but I just want to hear from
That
you
email
guys.
should have been saved for the next week.
Oh, jeez.
That should have been saved for the next episode. Oh, shit.
Now, who is this?
This the one that didn't know how to cuddle.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Curious, baby. She real curious. You real
Okay,
curious.
how you supposed to tell a friend? You told me how you supposed to tell a woman.
She threw me off. I mean, I tried to tell somebody, and I bought her a thing of soap, and she didn't use it. Okay. So, the way to tell a person, if you and this person are really close, I would say pull them to the side. Like, hey, I just want to let you know, like, I don't you. How is the way you could tell them, like, yo, you've been sleeping with too many people. You have been
Like, hey, sis, I just want you to be safe, you know.
I feel there we go. I feel that you should go see
See
a doctor.
Sex is great sex. Better use
Yeah.
the right text. Or whatever.
So I would
say.
that what you can do is let her know, you know, I know you have been doing a few things lately. I will go get checked, and also just inform her that, you know, you can't trust everyone with your body. Some people may not, and not everybody is not clean and doing things like that. Like, even though you take a bath, it doesn't wash off the germs.
Mm-hmm.
So it creates things. This is really a hard one. This one should have been saved. We're gonna come back to your email for the next episode.
We're gonna save yours for the next episode. So I'm gonna mark that one. Go ahead.
Okay. The subject on this one says LOL. Yes, I'm having sex. LOL. Y'all are really funny. I'm grown.
Yes.
I'm grown, so I can do what I please.
Ooh.
LOL's just kidding, but everyone at Westbrook is talking about this podcast now. I've been spreading the word because y'all really funny as fuck. I'm going to keep telling them about the podcast because y'all need the whole moment talking about y'all. But I don't talk to that guy anymore because he did some faulty shit. Okay, so this what happened. After me emailing y'all the next week while in school, he came up to me and told me he wanted to break up because school and dating was stressing him out. Well, I found out that next period that he had another girlfriend and wanted to break up with me because of her. Like, why would you lie to me? Like, we could have talked. Okay, my eyes. We could have talked about it, but you didn't have to lie. Then on top of that, I take a class with the female he's talking to. What to do because I will beat her the fuck up because she knew that me and him were talking. Like, bitch is weird. Just let me know what to do because I will listen to y'all before listening to my friends at this point. Can I do this one?
First of all, you can say you from Beaumont.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you from Beaumont. Bitch is weird. Shut your ass up.
Can I take this one?
I sang.
Hold on.
Singing. Okay. Cause I know you're from Beaumont, so I know how you think. Cause how I think.
You can tell they from Beaumont. Bitch is weird.
Real
That's
quick, cause a bitch get real beat up. But I say, it's hard. It's hard.
I say me
'Cause I know the
personally.
feeling.
Yeah.
Bitch, you get whooped.
I say
Bitch, you knew?
even though the girl knows, the respect always starts with the guy.
Yeah.
There's like no.
Yeah, because you owe me loyalty.
Yeah, because she didn't say if the girl was her friend. Now she would have said the girl was
But
her
the bitch
friend.
knew.
It doesn't matter if she knows. The respect starts with the significant other.
Bitch, you knew, so
Because-
you can be there. And bitch, you knew because you can be there because bitch, you owe me loyalty.
Just because you're violent.
Everybody getting that. The whole blessing.
Listen. You give violence.
Hey, she in high school.
No, fuck no. No.
Oh, wait, no, because I got that little rule now.
Yes.
They get fined, girl.
Don't beat up.
Trying to
Girl, me
keep
that
on a
shit.
good path.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
She the
as
dominoes with that hoe.
as I was, oh my goodness, as I was saying, before you get over here getting bad advice,
Never.
no, the respect starts with the person that you're dating, and if they don't respect you, how can they teach someone else to respect you? The woman can know all day long,
Right.
but the respect started with him. If she pushed up on him, it was his job to say no. I'm talking to someone and no, I like this person. Or I love this person who
Right,
I'm with.
right.
And he didn't do that. So it'll be pointless to beat her up.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, whoop his ass.
Beat him the fuck
Girl,
up.
get your homeboy, get your brother. How old
That
is he?
part.
If he'll senior,
Matter-
hit my line.
We not fighting nobody. You push.
But yeah, but I say just go on with it. Fuck
And then
him.
boss the fuck up.
Yeah.
They one of his homeboys.
Period.
Real quick.
Shit. Because if you didn't got with people, then you see somebody that's like, damn, I got the ugly one out the butch.
Oh, bitch, that happened to me one time. I was so hurt.
You thinking you got the best looking
was
one, and
so
you see the
hurt.
homeboy, you be like, damn.
You think you got the best looking one, and you got the one the help.
Because at the end of the day, what one
Real quick,
person won't
too.
do, the other somebody else will.
Right.
One man's treasure is another. One man's treasure is another man's treasure.
You cannot get in.
Because I'm going to take your man.
in and pass him to my friend. Okay. All right. Next email. This dude is crazy.
Oh shit.
Hey guys, glad season 2 did such a great job. Congrats on making it to iHeartRadio. That's a huge accomplishment.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work because you guys deserve that and so much more. Well, I want to say that the man I've been with from the last email, well, the last time I emailed you guys, the man is a psychopath. Okay, so
Okay, that's the one time about she thinks her boyfriend is
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
she said literally. So recently, we just found out that I was pregnant.
Right.
Oh.
Well, from the last time I emailed you guys, the next day I found out I was pregnant. Well,
Right.
recently, like 4 days ago, I miscarried.
Oh.
And it was extremely overwhelming for me because I was honestly looking forward to being a mother. He had no emotions. Matter of fact,
Wait.
he made a joke about it.
You read that one.
No. Remember we was doing a sneak peek and I read it to you?
You said, I'm like, wait, I remember this so much.
Matter of fact, he
So
made a
vividly.
joke about it last night while we were laying in bed and said, "Oh yeah, they say I'm acting. You better be glad that baby." Oh, they said, I don't know. They say I'm acting. You better be glad that baby didn't actually come about. Like, who says shit like that? Or like the same day we found out, he took me to Olive Garden and he said, your body must have rejected the baby because I didn't want it. What the fuck? Like, the things that were said were so horrible.
Get out.
I've been ignoring him since. I don't want any dealings. I'm still grieving, and I just didn't appreciate that he didn't say those things, and he has not even apologized. What can I do in this situation right now? I'll keep doing what I can until I get my answers on the new season. I'll probably move back to my mother's house for a while because my headspace is not in the right place. Help.
But first thing, I'm sorry. Trust me, I'm so sorry that you went through that, and I'm so sorry that he's treating you like that, because that is something that takes a toll on you physically and mentally. That shit hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing is, get out, leave his psychotic ass where he is. Like, I don't never tell nobody to leave nobody. I tell you to make decisions best for you. But at this point, get out. Because the way that he's talking, if he didn't want that baby, only lawyers know what would happen to you if you stay. Get out. That's my advice. Anybody else?
I was gonna get out.
Yeah, get the
fuck
fuck
out.
out. Fuck out.
Because a baby, will get out and stay out.
What the fuck? All right, go ahead, boo.
Okay, this is a book. I'm back at it again, and I have a lot to say.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, hang tight. I read a little bit of it. We gonna know. Hey guys, I'm back again. I still want to say thank you for helping me and my sister get back how we used to be.
Okay.
But now I have a bigger fish to fry.
Ooh.
But first, I want to say congrats on getting on iHeartRadio. I seen the post floating around social media, and I personally say that you guys deserve it. The last episode of the season, though, was bad as fuck. Having the snack as a host was pretty fun. I think you guys should take turns hosting each episode. I really enjoy listening to him. Please add that new girl to the podcast.
Okay,
The
Blue.
girl who was a guest on the last episode. Her. I would love to keep hearing her voice. Maybe y'all will find another male as well, but I think it would be cool with 3 girls and 1 guy. But let me tell you all what's going on. So I think my mother is having an affair. She has been really distant from the family lately, and since I made amends with my sister, she's literally pushed me to do it. Now she's the one acting all strange. I know. Hold on. My eyes going a little.
Wah.
I need my glasses. I don't know, but she's been staying out later than usual. Her appearance is much more sexier than ever. Like, for example, she never wears lipsticks and lashes. She's been wearing them a lot lately. Her dress hugged her body more, and my mom has a very beautiful shape. We are mixed with black and Cuban.
Damn.
So you can only imagine her shape. She has really been showing out more. I see the signs, and I think everyone else does. My dad has been trying to figure it out on his own, but it hasn't gotten him anywhere. Now, all they do is argue and nag, and when they argue, she leaves and come back later on that night, like early morning. Sounds like something a cheating man would do. What should I do? I would love to confront her about what I think she's doing, but I don't want to lose her trust or she kicked me out because I'm calling her out on her shit. What should I do? Stay out of it.
Yep. Stay out of it. At the end of the day, you don't know what's going on.
Until your mama come to you.
Yep.
Stay out of
Leave it alone.
Stay out.
Leave
So
that
that's
thing.
gonna open a whole camp of women with your mom, with your dad. A lot.
Just leave it alone.
Please.
'Cause, Next one. Opposites do not attract. Congrats on the 1,000 downloads. Holy shit, that's such a huge accomplishment. But you guys deserve it. Keep being great and giving the great advice to all the people that listen to this podcast. Also, congrats are in order to K-Baby and her engagement. I'm just loving the growth on this podcast.
Thank you.
I was listening to season 1 just to compare this season, and oh my gosh, you guys have grown so much. I love being a part of this journey through email and by listening to the podcast. I'm so happy for when you guys become big and actually interviewing people. So, remember when I told you all I liked someone, but me and him were in 2 different directions?
Mm-hmm.
I was telling you all about us graduating and he wanted to talk to me. Like, I could tell, but he didn't say anything. Does it ring a bell just a little bit?
Yeah.
That's what she said. I'm just repeating. Oh. Well, I tried it, and I didn't like it at all. Nope. I would not do it again. He's such a horrible person, and he's cocky as fuck. Like, what white man is so cocky like him? Wait. Wait. Yeah.
Damn near all of them.
Like, I get it. You're tall, 6'1" with ginger hair, goatee that will make a woman weak to her knees, smile just radiant. Don't let me get started on his lower parts, but it was a no. Red flags were everywhere. But now, No, I can't stop thinking about him.
Oh.
Damn. I can't get over him. It's like he is all in my head. I want him, but he's just not right for me.
Me and Mr. Wrong get along so good.
So good.
Even though he hurts my heart so bad.
So bad.
I got a special thing going on.
Me, Bob, Mr.
Wrong.
Oh, what can I do? I can't change him. He has to change for himself.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do to get him off my mind? Take it away, Blue. I heard
you. The question is, what can I do to get him off my mind?
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta move on. You gotta get some hobbies. Get some new goals. Start working on them, and then it'll be easy to forget about them.
Yeah.
So basically find some distractions.
Yeah.
Distractions.
Get your mind busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Write a book. Don't write a book to us, but
Write a book to us.
Write a book to us.
We love reading them because this one right here is a fucking book.
I'm sending you a 4-page
letter.
How many more do we have left?
Let me see. After mine is 1, 2, 3. We got 4 more left after the one I got.
Oh shit.
We almost there.
Okay, bear with me because I'm a little blind and I ain't got my glasses. And this shit look blurry as fuck. So this would say, I don't work at Target anymore.
Come on, bitch. Talk to me.
It's been a minute since I emailed you guys, and man, I got so much to tell y'all.
Beat the girl up at Target.
Damn.
I seen that my email.
That's not it.
Look, they say I see that my email is a little too late, but I don't mind waiting on next season to even hear my email because this season was fiery as fuck. The last episode had me dying, man. When I say that this podcast is the funniest, it's just that. So as soon, I don't know. I thought it was my eyes, but it's not. So as soon as you can see on my little title.
Oh, so as you can see, that's probably what she said.
Yeah, and my dumb ass read it wrong. So as you can see on my title that I don't work for Target anymore. I ended up quitting. At the same time, I ended up getting into a fight with the same stupid ass bitch who kept taunting me. So let me tell you what happened. So I went to work like a normal day when I do go to work that day. I'm not gonna lie, I would text one of the team leads, which is my very close friends, to see if my ex or that female is working that day. Well, the devil was really busy because they both work the same time I do. We all closed, even though we in separate sections. I was very irritated because I really didn't want to go into work. I never called in because I am Target's favorite employee. I stress favorite because I work my ass off at their job. So I get to the job and I go clock in. Immediately, one of the girls who work in my section sees me and runs up to me to let me know that the little chick was talking about me. So, I mean, it doesn't faze me that she's talking about me because she wasn't doing nothing but that.
Right.
I would not retaliate on someone who's not even trying to snap back. So I'm telling her, like, girls, it's okay. Just as long as she says something to defend me, or at least was like, okay, you need to stop. I don't care. So my close friend, who is the team leader, she worked this morning shift, so I need my fucking glasses. I sound like a dummy reading right now. So she was in the process of ending her shift. I passed by her office and I told her that I was upset with her that she took the morning shift, and she walked me out as we laughed.
Your eyes, I'm sorry.
She told me, be cool and don't do nothing crazy on this shift. And I told her I wouldn't do that because I love my job. Right. Okay, I'm walking to my section and I automatically see the little bitch in the section zoning. She stares at me and says, boo, bitch.
Oh,
ha.
Yeah, it was
okay,
right there.
Baby girl, that was cute. I keep walking and didn't even respond. So this is how the fight happened. The customer service team leader called over the walkie-talkie asking if they can get some help to the front. Well, I'm in the clothing section doing the fitting rooms. I can't really move as much. So I asked if the girl could go up there for me. She told me to go to a private channel. I clicked up and she tells me that we not cool like that for me to ask her such, but she's only going up there because she has a job to do and a family to feed. Before I can say anything else, I just click back to the first channel and set my walkie-talkie down. An hour passes by, and now it's like 6:45ish, and I'm putting clothes off the rack from the fitting room. Back on the floor, it's my lunch break, and I call over the walkie-talkie to see if she could cover the fitting room once I'm done so I can go eat. She never responds. Okay, I call her name again. She still doesn't respond. Okay, now I'm getting mad, so I leave my rack on the floor to go find her because I shouldn't have to keep calling your name on the walkie-talkie and you're not answering me at all. I find her in the baby section. I walk up to her and say, well, hey, I need to go to lunch. Can you please watch the fitting room? She seems to not hear because she didn't look at me at all. So I spoke a little louder. Can you watch the fitting room for me, please? She still didn't turn around. Okay, bitch, now I'm heated. I tapped her shoulder, which made her pop my arm. From there, I started beating her ass. I don't care. It might have been a reflex or whatever, but bitch, I'm asking you to watch the fitting room so I don't get in trouble, so I can go take a break. We get in trouble for this shit like that if we don't take lunch breaks. All I remember from that was being pulled by the security guy that worked there, and my coworkers and team lead were watching. I get pulled into the office, and my store manager is being called, and my assistant manager, who normally sits in the office, is putting ice on my knuckles because my knuckles are bleeding. She looks at me and she's telling me that I shouldn't started the fight. She's seen on the cameras that it's my fault when I'm just thinking like, bitch, really? So in my anger, I get up and I scream, I quit and fuck that job because I've been too good to them and they believe that I started something when she's been bothering me. So since then, I haven't been back since. They've been calling me. I just ignored them. Should I go back to hear them out? I heard a voicemail from my managers and she said she wants to speak with me. I mean, I loved my job, but I refuse to be bullied by a bitch who can't fight. Tell me what you think I should do. Also, my ex called, never answered him. Should I call him back? What you guys think he has to say? Let me know what to do with all of this. Thank you.
Baby girl, you have a lot.
I knew it.
I knew it. She was swinging bowls, okay? She said that bitch tapped her wrong, bitch. I'ma show you. Oh my God.
I love it.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I say she should go back and see and hear them out.
Here's his hair, man.
Not him.
Hell nah.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Real quick,
But
because he's gonna try to get your pizza girlfriend though.
Exactly. I mean, I would go back to the job if you liked it. They was paying you good ass money because Target paid $15 an hour. I would head my ass back up there and listen to them, and I'll tell them under one condition: I'll come back if that hoe go.
Yeah,
if she can't go, I ain't coming back.
Oh, we can never be on the same shift together.
There we go. Oh shit. Or put her in a different section. Shit. Cause clothing and she and babies, that's in soft line. So they need to put her ass in the back or outside doing carts. The bitch could do carts. Bye, bitch. Don't put the damn carts. Shit.
I mean, as far as I would say, if you, like Jay Marie said, if you love your job, go back and see what they have to say. And if it's something that you agree with, take your job back. If it's something that you don't agree with, find something better because there's always better things out there in the world.
Don't call your ex back, too.
No. Leave his sorry ass where he's at.
Bitch.
This bitch
Got me.
Pannery.
Oh, okay. Next email. We almost down to the wire. OMG, I missed you guys. OMG. Hey, guys. I missed you guys so much. I've been so to myself and working on myself. So I'm back single. Who are you? I had to do some self-reflecting because I thought I was the problem. Hold on. Who are you, sweetheart?
Is that the girl that was talking about bleaching insides?
No.
Isn't that her?
I don't know.
Is
Help
it?
me.
Maybe they can start leaving like maybe nicknames like a location they're from.
Yes,
To make
please,
it
because I don't
easier.
know who the hell this is, but I'm going to keep reading. But I was very much surprised to see that I wasn't. So let me just say that I am very amazed at how this podcast, amazed at how this podcast, from when I first emailed you guys to now. Remember, okay, I remember this name. Remember, I had a problem with her because of the way she emailed us.
Oh, the first one that... Okay, yeah.
I'm so impressed. Each one of you guys started asking questions instead of just J. Marie, and the topics were amazing. I'm just really happy that you guys are improving. Season 3 feel like it's going to be bomb. So I have a question. I've been meditating and doing some self-care because from the advice J. Marie gave me, that shit stuck with me. Thank you, J. Marie. You're welcome. But no. So, I want to go back to seeing people, but I am really scared. Like, it is hard to find someone you're interested in. Then you have to get to know them all over again. Then if it don't work, like, what to do? I'm scared completely. Can you guys help me? Please and thank you. Can't wait till next season. I remember her now.
Me too.
Because she asked me a question.
She asked you, how did you rebuild yourself, something like that.
Yeah.
I remember.
Well, shit, I'm still trying to find. I'm scared.
You saw it.
Oh yeah. Well, she asking the question is, what is the question?
Basically, how to get back out there.
I don't know my damn self. I'm trying to get back out there.
It's a scary thing, and there's really no way on how to get back into the dating pool. I mean, do it slowly. Just start by small talk. Or
I would say approach it like, say, I don't know if you're going to use a dating app or something like that. Say you meet somebody off the app and like you're going out to like a restaurant or something for your first date. Just approach it like you're going to have a conversation with a person. Like just be observant. Don't like invest yourself emotionally, but like observe. Like, do I like this person? Do I like, who they are and what they're about and what they do and things like that. So, just take it slow. Just approach it like being the observer and just, don't put too much pressure on yourself if stuff works out or if it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Because, it's just, trial and error.
get it, Miss Blue.
Go ahead, Miss Blue. All right, next email. Go ahead.
Aloha.
Hey. She's from
No,
Hawaii?
I don't know, but this is not that's not the one.
It's just aloha.
This is not the one. Aloha. Just want to say before I start, thank you for helping me get back to my sister. She has been home since that day, and she has been doing so much better.
That is her. Remember when she had emailed us and said she was trying to get to her sister because her baby daddy?
But the one that was in Hawaii was the one with the best
Best
friend.
friend.
That's why I kept saying that's not her.
It's two. We got two from Hawaii.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got excited.
She has not been talking with her baby father. I believe he went to jail for attempted murder on his new girlfriend, from what I've been hearing. But I will have to ask my grandmother all those details. But I do need help with something. My family is planning a trip to go to Idaho as a family vacation. All of my family members are very happy to attend, and so am I. The only downfall of this trip would have to be that my oldest cousin is attending. He has been giving me the creeps since I was a kid. He would come over to our house, and when we have family gatherings, he would be weird. He would come and touch my face, or would come and would rub my shoulders. Then he would tell me and my other cousins that we were hot, and if we were not related, he would smash. I think that is strange and it's scary. I haven't told my mother or any of my family members yet. I need to know, what can I do? I do not know if they would believe me because he is the golden child of the family. He does no wrong in anyone's eyes at all, but he does that creepy stuff around me and all of our cousins. Should I record him in the act? Is this normal? Please help me if you can.
Nope, that's not normal. That's not normal at all. No.
Very fucking creepy.
I
I said record him in the act.
Yep.
And then approach mom and them with it and show them.
Yep.
This is what he does, Mom. This is what he does when y'all not around.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's creepy.
That is very creepy.
Yeah.
And
Record his ass.
That put me in bad vibes.
Next thing. Oh, you had some.
that gives me pedophile vibes.
Yes.
Yes,
Very
no,
much
for
so.
real.
Very much so.
Creepy ass. Next person.
Dork.
Dear Dive Deep Podcast. Let me start off by saying hello to the podcast.
Hello.
This is my first time emailing y'all, and I feel like it was only right to go ahead and email y'all. I know I waited last minute, but I really needed to email y'all. Okay, we get it. I'm sorry, that's rude. This podcast is beyond the podcast. I would call it a movement. LOL, I'm serious when I say this because y'all are really a different kind of podcast. I know y'all hear a lot. I hear this a lot, but believe people when they say that. I'm a very spiritual person, and when it comes to manifesting, so I've been speaking life into this podcast. Y'all will be getting the biggest announcement of y'all lives real soon. Whoa.
When did you think that?
Amen. Claiming it.
1-6-22. What you got?
I'm looking at something. Read.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Sorry. When the Spirit speaks, you have to listen and speaking to someone who needs to hear it. So here's my story. I'm from Katy, Texas, born and raised in Texas. I have a huge family that I got put into. Yes, I'm adopted. I love my family a lot. They took me in when I was around 4. They were close to my mother for a very long time until she passed away. From stories that I heard, she had someone she was dating when she had me due to my father not wanting to claim me. The guy and my mother were dating from when I was born until her death. My godmother, who adopted me, told me that the guy brutally murdered my mom because he thought she was cheating on him. Oh, my God. I'm sorry to hear that. He ended up raping her, then shooting her in the stomach and head. He is currently in jail, hopefully being someone's bottom bitch.
Whoa, wait. Like a pause right there. Like a pause right there.
I hope that bastard burned in hell. Well, the problem is this. My biological father is now trying to get back into the picture. I don't know this man at all. So for him to be trying to come back, I just don't understand why. He got in touch with my godmother last year stating that he wants to see his daughter. She told him that since he didn't sign the birth certificate, I'm basically not his child, right? Well, he doesn't care about that at all. He wants to see me. Well, this is a new year, and me and my godmother did have a talk. She thinks now that I should talk with him to see where his head is currently. I'm scared because I really don't know him. He is a stranger to me. I told her I want her to be there because I don't want him to do anything funny. But then again, I am thinking otherwise. What should I do? Should I go meet with him and see exactly what he wants? Should I not see him at all? I would love to meet my biological father, but I'm nervous. Please help me, y'all. Thank you.
Okay, so she answered my question. I was going to ask her, like, does she want to see him?
Okay. I say, bring your godmother with you so you can feel comfortable and you feel that you have somebody around you that cares for you and know that you're going to be safe. And I say meet like at a park or something, something very open, something very public.
Yeah.
And hear them out. Come there with an open mind.
I say the same thing. Yeah. I mean, don't meet nowhere private or nothing. Meet
Not
somewhere like in the park or a restaurant, because if you start getting ignorant, you have witnesses and people looking. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah. And get to know him before, get to know him a little bit more so you can see if you feel comfortable with him. Because sometimes I know a lot of people that have not met their biological father, and when they meet them, it's very uncomfortable. Right. So it's just like, if you don't feel uncomfortable, please let your godmother know so y'all can try to build some form of comfortable setting for you to get comfortable with him. But if not, I would leave it alone to see when you do be back comfortable. You could try it again, but yeah. The second to last email.
Oh, I thought.
Or
I thought y'all were waiting on me to answer.
Yeah, go ahead, Snickums.
Y'all didn't tell. Here we go with the brain parts. Y'all already done put everything. I just feel like she should ask, the questions that she wants to ask, and if it's something that she want to do. If she doesn't want to do it, you done made it this far without him.
Right.
Why not? But I feel like it'll benefit her more. Because some people have those those questions that's unanswered. Like, why didn't you want me?
Right.
Or why didn't you stick around? And why weren't there?
Right.
So I feel like she should follow her heart, whatever her heart desires. If you want to ask those questions, by all means, have your godmother there as protection to make sure that things go as planned. But at the same time, You know, if you feel like you're not comfortable, you're not ready, tell him he's gonna have to wait because he made the decision to not stick around, and that's not your job to accommodate him. It was his job to accommodate you because he made the decision to sleep with your mother and create you, and it was his responsibility to stick there and be there for you, and he didn't.
And sorry for your loss, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Whew, these emails been deep tonight.
We really diving.
Okay. This one says, "Hello, everyone. Hi, Dive Deep. Just want to say that I love this podcast. You guys get that a lot, don't you? Well, it's facts that everyone should love this podcast. I started from season 1. At first, I was not going to listen to the podcast at all, but something told me to continue one and see it through into the end. Well, I did. I just want to say it was worth it. I'm so happy that you guys are coming into a new season. I hope you guys do more seasons after that. I do need help, though. I hope you guys can help me. Ex FaceTimed me cuddling the girl he was cheating on me with just to hurt me. So we've had a toxic relationship for 9 years on and off. He's very controlling and likes to manipulate situations to make it seem like I'm the bad guy.
So he's a narcissist, basically. Okay.
He goes through my phone, but doesn't let me go through his. We don't live together, but he always rocks up at my house unannounced and takes my phone and laptop. Recently, I've been suspecting him of cheating because he says he wasn't. He splits up around Christmas time because I found out it was. We split up around Christmas time because I found out it wasn't. It was true. He still contacts me and accuses me of being sly and deceitful. And today he FaceTimed me on purpose just to have the girl he told me not to worry about laying in his arms. He was kissing her and smiling at the camera. Why would anyone be cruel and nasty? I am so hurt from this. I'm broken. Please help me if you guys can. Thank you all.
He's a weird ass bitch.
Oh, baby girl.
Thank you. You
Baby
bitches
girl.
are weird.
Out the rip, he is
Horrible.
a narcissist.
That part.
He manipulates you and to put you in a vulnerable situation to just, wow.
You need to block him, first of all.
Real quick.
That part. And never look back. That
Then
part.
get your grandma to whoop his ass with a cane.
Shut your ass.
Yo, mama. Wow.
So for me, being somebody who's been through that, this shit hurts. It hurts bad as fuck. Like for me, the person who fucked over me, he stupid bitch. It's something that pisses your soul out. He blamed me for something that happened before we even got together. He's assumed that I would cheat on him, and it wasn't the case. We was never in a relationship. But what he did was he brought someone into my place. He slept with them. And then he kept it a secret. And then once we separated, and when I didn't want to get back with him, his get back was to send me the sex tape of him sleeping with someone in my apartment. So I understand the hurt. I understand the rage. But at the end of the day, how can I say it? What's the saying? It's always light at the end of the rainbow or something.
Light at the end of the
At the tunnel, like,
Yeah.
it may hurt today. It may hurt tomorrow. It may hurt a year or two from now. But take it with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, there's no good karma that's going to come out from this situation. And from the girl who wasn't woman enough to say,
Why
why are you calling her? If this is your ex, why does it matter if this hurts her or not? Ain't no good karma is going to come from that. God is going to send you, or whoever you worship, somebody's going to come to you who's going to love you and make sure to take care of you and make you forget about all that hurt. So I say at this point, fuck him. It hurts. Fuck him, and then pick yourself up. Take it one day at a time. Don't try to rush the process. Take this shit one day at a time, and watch how good you feel. And you'll be like, damn, this bitch was not worth my time.
Right. Him
or her. These bitches were not worth my time, and you gonna feel like you are the most. Niggas are assholes.
Right. Niggas ain't shit.
I'm sorry, Trey. We're not talking about you.
Niggas ain't shit.
But hoes and tricks.
Oh, damn.
Fuck bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Niggas ain't shit but hoes.
Ain't pay rent.
What the fuck was that?
Last. My feet are ashy.
Oh. You bitch got on white socks.
I talked about my feet.
That's her feet.
But I was about to say she ain't got no socks.
That's the bad part. She ain't got on socks.
No.
She
She
put.
like a Domino's box.
Shut the fuck up! All right, this is the last email. So, the truth came out, and I am very uncomfortable.
I'm scared.
What's this?
Let me say that Happy New Year's, Daphney Podcast.
Happy New Year.
Another year with my favorite podcast is always the A+. You guys have came so far, and it's nothing but more blessings coming to you guys this year, and I'm so excited to see what's going to come for the new year. So, my boyfriend that had the friend who is his roommate that's like attached to him at the hip. Well, first of all, he's not my boyfriend anymore. Tries to find out that the roommate was more than a friend and a roommate. They were screwing around the whole time.
I told you.
I knew something was strange when he would text him while we were together, and they would fuss with each other, which I thought was real strange. Like literally, the roommate would call my ex, and they would be fussing on the phone, and it would be so strange to me. She keeps saying strange. Like, you guys, it would be strange. I mean, I would ignore it because I'm like, okay, this guy's really dramatic and he needs to chill out. But no, my gut was telling me something was happening and I should have listened. I'm upset. Like, I just don't understand why he would cheat on me for a fucking man. Like, I'm not against anyone who is gay. But I just don't understand why he would do that. Where did this relationship form? How did it form? Guys, I have so many questions that I'm just about to lose my fucking mind. Tell me what you guys think about this. I need some form of advice because this is utter bullshit. Damn. Damn, silence is real thick.
Oh my God. Look, Big Daddy, take it away.
Come here, bring that dick here. Oh,
That's what he told him, I guess.
almost hooked the chair.
So what is the question?
How did it form?
Because this is utter bullshit. That's what she's saying.
I mean, we can't tell you how this was formed. You gotta ask him.
I mean, you know, we too.
I'm sorry, homegirl. You know, I took some women men from them.
I'm calling the cops.
Okay, like I've said before, niggas ain't shit. Just all niggas.
Come up in your crib. In your friends. Can't pay rent. Look at what you did.
Listen to your friends.
When they say that niggas ain't shit.
I'm sorry.
He said, "I'm sorry."
Wait, you're not the dude. So confused. Why you're apologizing.
He's for him.
Ma'am, help. I don't know.
Are they together?
I mean, you won't really have your answers unless she asks them.
Right.
I mean, you gotta ask them. Like,
I think that's what you deserve closure.
mm-hmm.
You deserve closure.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Last time we gave somebody told them they needed closure.
First
They
of
get
all,
stalked.
meet in public places. Because apparently I gotta be very clear. Meet in public settings.
Thank you. That part. Something.
Bring something if you do not feel safe. Blink twice if you need help.
SOS. The J. Marie.
No, all jokes to the side. If you're gonna, if you want that closure and you feel like your safety is at risk, pick a public place.
Bitch, I'm a flight attendant. I'm telling people these things that are random. What?
I'm good. I don't know. I don't know about closure. I never encourage people to get closure because you'll get your answer and you'll be like, well, what the fuck? Well, why? Still, at the same time, I mean, me personally, I would just keep it pushing. Like, you know, charge it to the game. Shit.
I can most definitely agree with that because getting closure, trying to get closure. Once they answer one question, you got another question, and you answer that question, you got another question to go with that question, then you just trying to figure out. And it don't really make you feel better about yourself. It just makes you feel even worse because, like, it makes you feel like, well, If it wasn't me, then why did you do it?
Yeah.
And if you say you love me, then why did you do it? And it just keep on going. Questions going. I agree with Blue.
Anything else? Y'all, this wraps up the first episode of season 3. Y'all.
And there she go.
Yo!
Talking.
What?
It's fucking talking. You be
I was
doing.
about to start crying.
It's the
about
tears
to
for
know what
me.
you about to do.
Oh my gosh.
The bitch you be talking, I be listening to the podcast, you be talking something, I be like, damn, bitch, shut up.
I know.
Let me skip through sometimes. Damn.
Oh, that's fucked
This
up,
5-hour
bro.
episode.
Yes. I don't know what she be talking. She praying
It's
to the
okay. I
beginning or
don't
something.
skip. I might zone out a little bit.
Oh, fuck. At least somebody to, like,
And then when you say something off the show, I be like, damn. What the fuck made her say that shit? It was funny as fuck.
But y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to episode 1 of season 3. Y'all got any advice to give the lovely people before we head on out of here? I mean, hold on. I got to give y'all a new one for this year. Hold on.
Love you. And fuck the rest.
Uh-huh.
Check the energy before it walks in your door.
Ooh.
That's in your personal life, in your home, and what? Check that energy. Because bad energy, we ain't fucking with this year.
Period.
Get it out.
This is my new saying. I'm going to say this every time. Niggas ain't shit. Okay.
But hoes and tricks.
Her new thing, she be brushing them
Any
fucking teeth.
advice? Miss Blue?
Choose yourself first and foremost.
Ooh.
Oh, I got another saying.
No.
What lotion?
Stop coming for me, bitch. Nobody knew that I'm ashy on here until you said something.
Who said I was talking about you?
Because, bitch, you're referring the lotion to me. I'm the only ashy person in.
I thought he said wet ocean. I didn't hear lotion.
That's a lotion.
You fucking bitch. Stop throwing shots at me, you fucking swine. Fuck you.
Oh, okay. All right. Good night, guys. This is... Oh, okay.
Hey, we not. Hey, don't get carried away, bitch.
This was K Baby.
All right, y'all. This is what the fuck. My God. All right, my beautiful people. That is the end of the episode. This is J. Marie.
K Baby.
Blue.
And this nigga. This motherfucking nigga. Take this shit out. So everyone's been asking, Dive Deep is doing so good. Where are y'all recording y'all stuff from? What's going on? How did y'all start? Well, if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me talk to y'all. It's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. We've been doing it from my iPad, and let me tell you, it's bomb. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need in a podcast in one place. So you guys make sure you guys download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. Hey Dive Deep listeners, this is J. Marie, and I just wanted to sit down with you guys and let y'all know that we are up and running on all social medias. So if y'all wanted to follow us, we have an Instagram, Twitter, and of course we have a Facebook. Our Twitter name is Dive Deep Pod _. Again, that is Dive Deep Pod _. Our Instagram, if you're following us on Instagram or want to follow us on Instagram, it's going to be called Dive Deep Podcast _. And if you want to follow us on Facebook, of course, our Facebook name is the Dive Deep Podcast. Also, we have an advice email hotline. So, of course, if you are going through relationship problems, friendship problems, baby mama, baby daddy drama, or family drama, or look, if you're just having a bad day and you need to vent, all you have to do is email us at askdivedeep@yahoo.com. But when you do email us, leave your age, your gender, and where you're from. You can leave your name if you want, but on the episode, it will be completely anonymous to the listeners. So make sure that every 2 weeks that we post that you're listening to your advice question and we give you the correct answer. So again, if you want to follow us on any social media, we're on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you want to email us, make sure you email us for advice at askdivedeep@yahoo.com. Thank y'all. Love y'all.